Was supposed to be streaming on Friday or Saturday, but shit came up. Had some technical issues, and also I couldn't find my cat's flea medication, which was kind of a problem. But I did find it eventually, and I was able to give her her medication, and all is well. But it does mean that this is a bit belated. Oh well. I'm still looking forward to it. I think it's going to be lots of fun. Hopefully, you can hear me okay. Not really sure. And let me close out Opera Omnia. I'm gonna miss that game. I did make it through the story mode though, so I feel quite happy about that. It's just apparently I really like things that are kind of grindy, where you can just build up characters and put them together and fight things. I think I'd like it without the gotcha, to be honest. The gotcha part's the most frustrating part because I know I'm not going to quite get everything by the time the game shuts down later this month, and I really would like to. But I'm going to get as much as I can, of course, and develop them as much as I can. But I'm going to be looking for another game. The story is it's kind of weak, but there are some pretty good parts. There's a really nice bit with Laguna and Squall that went in a different direction than I was expecting. Because, they kind of reveal, but they don't really reveal in the game itself. And they kind of do the same thing in Opera Omnia, but it's interesting because you have, I mean, because, they do that sort of thing in fanfics all the time. We have the big reveal in fanfics, which is understandable. It's fun. Shit. I was trying to run my ad and it doesn't seem to want to. Well, whoops. Okay, anyway, there we go. Um so yeah. Uh and a lot of times in the fanfic version, Squall is very upset about this, very angry, etc. And I mean, I think that's pretty valid interpretation of how he would react in normal setting. But the interesting thing of Opera Omnia is that the dynamics are shifted a little bit. Um, Squall is one of the few characters, and I'm not sure it's ever explained why, who has full memory of what happened until the end of his game, where most of the others from Final Fantasy VIII don't. Rinoa does, which I think helps her a little bit too, gives her a little bit more to do besides being the damsel in distress. Poor thing. I think she gets a lot of flack for that, but I don't really think it's her fault. I think it's just the writers decided to structure the story. It'd have been nice if they gave her a bit more heroic things to do in her game, but there you go. I still like her. Mostly I like her because she's inconvenient in a way. I uh, I think it's interesting that she's a character who's a bit of a trial to have, as opposed like I mean I think all like Aerith and Tifa and they're well developed characters. Don't get me wrong. But I don't know. They're very much a part of Cloud's story. They have their own story elements, but for the most part, it's just part of part of Cloud's story. And the interesting thing about Renoa is that her story elements are in some ways in direct conflict, and that's something I don't think we actually got to see in Final Fantasy relationship dynamics before then, and I think that's interesting. Anyway, anyway, spoilers for a cell phone game that's end of servicing this month. Um, Laguna is one that whose um, memories are really wiped out because he thinks he's in his 20s. He's flashback Laguna for the most part. Through various events in the game, he does get his memories back, like all of them. And so the poor guy's like just suddenly remembering that, well, A, he was married, B, he's widowed, C, were they actually married? Well, he was with someone anyway. I think they were married. I don't know. It's been a while. I don't remember if they were actually married. But anyway, the lost kids, being president, etc. So it just kind of hits the poor guy really quickly. And so you have him kind of looking at Squall going, I know we need to talk, but can we do it a little later? Because I need to process this. And Squall is actually like, I forget what he says exactly, sadly, but he says something like that's really for Squall very encouraging. Like, well, kind of. Like just that it's he says something like, "Well, nothing really needs to change right now," and but it's like gentle, and you have looking at him going, "Are you actually encouraging me right now?" And of course, Squall starts like, and it's really sweet though because you get to see Squall as the emotionally supportive one there. With of course the understanding that they're going to have that conversation later, but it's like the one scenario where he's not the more vulnerable one of the two of them. Whereas I think in any sort of scenario that happens in the actual game universe, he would be, and understandably so. He's been through a lot, so that part's really kind of cool and kind of surprising there. And there's a bit of other really good stuff with Type Zero, with the way that game ended, and some really nice resolution with the one character whose name I forgot, the dark-haired one, who kind of went rogue. There's some really good stuff with him and the others and processing what happened in their game. Basically, any of the and there's some good stuff with 15 too. So any of the games where that have a somewhat negative ending, well, maybe not negative, but you know what I mean in terms of the ending. They get some really nice resolution, I think. But what's really interesting to me is because it's a gotcha sort of game, team building game, you recruit the villains as well as the heroes. Now, most of the time, like a lot of the villains, they stay villainy. Like there's some like lip service as to why you can recruit them, but they're villains. They're gonna act against your purposes and so on, and they keep doing that in the storyline plot, even though you can use them in your party, um, which is kind of funny. I try to correspond with the storyline stuff by not having them in my party when I'm fighting them, but I'll use them in other stuff. But there are a few villains who actually do outright become heroes. Well, not heroes, but like anti-hero allies. And it's interesting to see which ones they choose for that because some of them are not the ones I'd expect, but some of them are the ones I'd expect. Did I go into the pub last time? I feel like I did. Hmm. I hope I did. Yeah, there were dwarves in there, I think. Okay. So I think I was heading south to see where this is going. And maybe to find that guy whose name I can't recall that I'm supposed to track down. Darren Skull. Okay. I am to attack and kill him. The other option I have is to pickpocket the letter. I can't figure out who he's supposed to steal it from, but maybe I can steal it from Darren himself without killing him. That could be interesting. So let's see. All right. So I was saying about the villains in Opera Omnium. I mean, oh, there's a person. Well, here I'll pause. I need to finish my thing. Uh, maybe those online tests I took have some validity after all. But the thing about it is, like some of the villains that become anti-heroic allies. I mean, some of them are really unwavering. It's like once they change sides to the heroic side, they're pretty much there. And I mean, some of them are obviously Golbez. I mean, Golbez was on the good side, even I think in after years. So that's not surprising that he would stay there. He loves Cecil when he's not possessed. So there you go. He's an obvious one. Um, Sid Reigns from Final Fantasy 13, I think, is another obvious one because he was always kind of tragic but well-meaning. Um, who else am I thinking of? Gabranth from Final Fantasy 12. There's some interesting awkward bits with Vaughn and Vaughn's brother, who's a weird choice to have brought into the game, but there you go, he was, and they have some pretty good moments. And Gabranth has some of the best interactions with Gao from Final Fantasy VI. It's like for some reason they decided to put those two characters together in a few things, and it's just hilarious. Because Gao basically just kind of calls him armor and adopts him the way he did Sabin and Cyan. I know Cyan's the color, but apparently he was supposed to be named after the pepper, so I don't know. That's what I read somewhere. Um, so I mean, those are obvious choices, but then another one of all and I mean, and another one then is Kuja, and that's one I wouldn't have guessed. I mean, Kuja's sympathetic eventually, like it, like a tragic villain by the end when you figure out his whole thing with Garland, and so that name does pop up a lot, doesn't it? And so on. But he is not one that I would have thought would unwaveringly end up siding with the heroes, and he does end up. So sorry for the spoilers. He actually develops this really great friendship, sort of, with Laguna, especially in his intersecting wills part. It's very very funny. You would not expect those two to get along, but it works. It works surprisingly well. Maybe because Laguna is an actor, among his many other storied resume, um, that there's some sort of weird understanding between the two, and it works out very well. Um, Arden, but I don't think Arden's terribly surprising because he's got the whole tragic villain thing too, manipulated by fate. So you got a few of those. And of course, then there's the ones that stay evil pretty much wholeheartedly, like Final Fantasy II's Emperor, Sephiroth. Kadaj is sympathetic, though. Kadaj from Advent Children, and I would not have expected that. But they really play up his whole child version of Sephiroth sort of thing. It makes me wonder, though, if they're not planning to, if they're not maybe gonna do something with him in Rebirth, or in that trilogy, because I feel like it's a weird place to really put that sort of characterization. Now, maybe Kadaj has been in other places besides Advent Children where they've played that aspect up more, but here it's really surprising to me. Mostly because he hates Sephiroth. He still wants to serve Genova, but it's very much like a lost child looking for his mom, and that comparison is explicitly made between some of the characters. So it's really interesting, and I do wonder if that's not like a hint towards where things might be going later in the storyline. Fuck if I know. I'm just guessing. I haven't even played remakes, so I'm fairly certain that Terra is not going to be suddenly become the love interest like that weird conspiracy theorist I read, though. But yeah, now I'm thinking Garland actually. Well, Garland's interesting because Garland himself is less kind of like the Warrior of Light, is less the protagonist from Final Fantasy One. One of the protagonists from Final Fantasy One, I suppose. Why do you never see the other Warriors of Light? Like you just get the warrior-esque one, but there was a group before. Anyway, um, they're they're more based on their Dissidia characterization, so it's not really something that you can tie back to the original game as much, I think. But like I said, it is actually really really cool. X Death is always terrible, of course. They do some fun stuff with Jecht, though. I think Final Fantasy X has some really good stuff with Jecht, Braska, and Orin. Bringing Braska was a weird one, but they have some really good stuff with those guys and the best. I admit, I because one of the things you can do with actual money is get alternate costumes. They're a little pricey, but I admit I did get two. I got the alternate costume for Orin, which is the young monk version, which after I got through his storyline reuniting with Braska and Jack, I pretty much switched him to because I thought that kind of worked. It's like now that he's back with his friends, he's going to go back to being the age he actually was when he died, in my opinion. and and I got Laguna's adult version, the president version with the sandals, because I thought it was funny, and because when he got his memories back, it felt appropriate to put him into that outfit. So there you go. All right, now I'm done talking Opera Omnia. I'm going to play this game. I just had to get that out. Maybe that whole online testing had some merit. All right, is this one of those where if I break in, they're going to attack me? I'm gonna guess yes. So I want to see, but I'm gonna probably leave. It is funny that the thief module is the one that's making me all judicious and careful about breaking into places. Ah, rats. Okay. So let's see, what do we have here? We have Swift Stand, the Ebony Thrall, the Tavern Under the Grinning Gargoyle. That's where I need to go. Havakar's Myths and Magic, and that's to the slums. I don't have any reason to go to the slums yet.
Well met.
Well met. There was a girl in front of me and she wandered off, so I should probably try to keep an eye out for her. I want to talk to more people. I haven't really talked to anyone in the other area, and I feel like I should. Oh, there's a rogue. Hello.
You don't want to be messing with me.
That's probably true. I do not. Oh, there's the girl. Good day to you, sir. Please come with me. Is this just to give me an option to like rob and murder these people? Because I don't really want to do that. Can you give me some directions? Sure. What are you looking for? Oh, hey, someone who's giving me directions. I'm looking for the. Oh, I should be talking in Bullfrog's actual accent. Pardon me, ma'am. I'm looking for the nearest inn. Oh, well, you should go to the tavern under the Grinning Gargoyle. It's in the center of the district. Thank you. Any more directions? Where can I get some supplies? Not much around here. You can buy some things at Swift's Stand near the center of the district, and just outside the tavern under the Grinning Gargoyle. Sorry. There's also a reclusive smith named Cole who sells some exotic items in the southwest near the docks. But for a better selection, you should go to the main market square. Thank you. I'm looking for a healer. Well, there aren't any around here. Go to the Temple of Selene near the main market square. They'll help you. Thank you. And I'm looking for magical items. Then you should go to Havocar's. He's an old wizard that lived here as long as I can remember. He sells those kind of things in his home, which you can find in the west part of the district. Thank you. No, that's it, thanks. Alright. So this is Swift Stand. Maybe we'll go see what's in Swift Stand. Raleigh Feather. I wonder if he's related to Eliafeather. Or Elefeather. Hello, dog. Indeed. Oh, this is a stand. Oh, interesting. Oh. Can I just take it? Thief! Oh, shit. Okay, well, I can't take it. Alright, I'm gonna reload, because I didn't realize that wasn't up for grabs. Though I kinda like that. I wasn't intentionally being an open thief. I was just curious. Well, it did always bother me in Neverwinter Nights proper how you could just, like, wander through the town and ransack things from boxes and no one cared. So it's kind of cool that they care here. But now I have to watch my playing style. Alas. Alright, so let's go find Ella again and just make sure I ask her all the same questions because I like to do things like that. Hi. Let me let you threaten me.
You don't want to be messing
Thank you.
with me.
Morstan Swift. Oh, there he is. Can I steal from this? There we go. I can. Interesting. Well, I guess no one's watching these crates. Barkskin's good, though. I do like that. Alright, where did Ella go? I was gonna ask her directions again. I guess I don't have to. Alright. I suppose I should stop poking into various random doors and just kind of follow the plot threads instead. But I do want to talk to people. I do like talking to people. I think it's gonna rain. Huh, I thought I'd talk to you. Okay, it's a fine day it is. I wonder what determines whether I can talk to a person or not. How fascinating. Alright, Marston. Greetings, sir. Are you interested in my fine armors and assorted goods? Yeah, let me see your wares. Well, those definitely look like wares. Not much useful to me. Maybe the potions. Potions aren't bad. Can ever go wrong with some of those? And some thieves' tools. Anything? Oh, hello. Well, that's a nice set of thieves' tools. There is one or two doors that I think will now be available to me. Oh, I can get into either of those, can't I? Can I do more than that, though? Because I want to get into both of those. Except he only has 3, so I'm still kind of... Well, I don't know which one I want to do, then. Oh, here we go. Alright. I guess he'll give me directions this time. It's the parallel universe where the husband is more talkative, or brother. And last one. Okay. Alright. So, let's see. There's the Tavern Under the Grinning Gargoyle, which is where I'm going for the plot. But I'd like to look around a little more. And I want to Try to rob people again. My quest to break and enter. Perpetually thwarted. Nothing of interest. Oh, rats. Oh, there's a fellow though. Gemly Hackenkill. Hackenkill? Really? Alright.
Well met.
Ah, now leave me alone. Okay. Some sailors, a couple of sex workers. Arr. Ahoy, ya mate. This barrel is filled with grease, presumably used to lubricate the mill wheel. Okay. Good to know. Let's go over here. Let's talk to people. You know, I've never done that, actually, the cast continued flame on a weapon. It's kind of cool thought. There be a storm a come. Yeah, but there ooh. This seems like a bad idea. Let's go. It's locked. Can I open it? Or maybe I'll have a reason to go in there later. Ah, specific key is required. Okay. Probably for the best. I have sequence broken a few places by going where I wasn't supposed to. As I'm sure you remember. I think I did that in Shadow Lords at one point. Hello, Miss Sex Worker. Hi.
Hello to you.
Hiya, handsome. Looking for a good time?
Bonjour.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello. Hiya, handsome. Looking for a good time? No thank you, ladies, but I appreciate the offer. Oh, rats.
Both walk away from this.
Crap. Come on. Come on, you can hit the dire rat. Okay, well, maybe not. Oh, there's a thug.
I steal will strike true.
There we go. I got to murder that guy. No thanks. Let's see. Oh, there's Cull. Cull, someone mentioned. Oh, he's the blacksmith. Okay. Okay, let's make a note of him. 'Cause he's not on the map. Cull. I wonder if he's got an ingredients list for me. I like a shopping list. Okay, he does have a chest. Oh, maybe not. Okay. What's going on here? Nothing's going on here. What's going on here? Oh, I was going to try to rob you. What's going on here? Lots of what's going on here. Leave me. I am meditating. Maybe I'll have to find him at a different time of day and he'll be more talk. Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe he'll be more talkative at a different time of day. Well, or maybe I need to do something to win his favor. That sounds a little raunchy, huh? I'm thinking of expanding outward and playing some other things as long with Neverwinter Nights. I haven't done it in a while, but... Oh, one shy. Actually, I have a few of these. There we go. Let's see what's in his chest. Oh shit, I think he's gonna spot me. Okay, never mind. If he's gonna walk back and forth... Oh, he's going that way. Alright. I think the AI might be having a little bit of interest. What do you think you're doing? Shit. Just speaking. Hi. Leave me. I'm meditating. Well, he doesn't seem to mind that I peeked in his chest. Alright, so we found Havakar's Magics. It seems like a fun place to visit. Havakar. So there I was, walking into Havakar's Myths and Magics. There was a Minigun before me. Heck if I know why. Always seemed like a bad idea to have these sorts of big monsters working for you. But then I ain't Havakar. And there's a Sruth. How I knew his name, I don't know. I figure it had something to do with the whole magic thing. Now, can I steal his books? I'm gonna save before I find out. Am I exploiting a game mechanic instead of role-playing? Yes, I am. Ah. Can I take these books? I can.
I have to lighten this load.
On the other hand, that's probably not a good idea, huh? Alas, maybe someday I'll have enough space to do that. Alright, well, let's read them anyway. The Dream Weavers. In the nation of Akaban, in the city of Hierathanum, there stands a monastery known as the Chantry of Weavers. Its members practice an art that is neither arcane nor divine, but which some say reaches beyond even the powers of the gods themselves, for the weavers are able to gaze upon time. It's said that they practice an art of dreaming, which allows them to see the structure of the world not only in its present moment, but in all the moments past and moments yet to come, all in a single lucid glance. The most skilled among them need only look into a man's eyes to see his history and his future, his birth and the moment of his death. For this they are feared. For knowing the future does not help one change it. That which is destined cannot be denied. Many of those who have spoken with the weavers have met with great tragedies, seeking to change the course of their future and instead only bringing it to pass. For the last 60 years, the Akabari have barricaded the monastery into a kind of prison for the dreaming sages, and strictly restrict anyone from entering. And yet, they support the weavers with donations of food supplies, as well as with young recruits who choose to denounce a normal life in return for whoops, in return for transcendent sight. Ever practical, the Akabari appreciate the awesome power that is held within the Chantry of Weavers. The Lost Island of the Viarthim. According to legend, much of the land that is now Belleria was once a lush jungle inhabited by a race of elf-like creatures called the Viarthin. The Viarthin were skilled practitioners of arcane arts and excelled in the ability to control the forces of nature. More than 20,000 years ago, however, this civilization vanished without much trace. Scholars do not agree on the possible reasons for this. Some believe that the Viarthin were defeated by dwarven clans descended from the north. Others believe that they destroyed themselves in a great release of abjurative magic. Still others say that as the winters became colder over the centuries, the Viarthin moved south to what is now Akaban. However, there are also suggestions that the Viarthin, unwilling to live peacefully among the newer races, simply chose to leave the continent upon a magical floating island that sailed westward over the horizon. None of these tales, however, are widely believed anymore, as the very existence of the Viarthin is largely discounted by most scholars. History does not forgive those who neglect their own memory. Damn, that's kind of deep. Fall of Endor. I think I read this one before, but you know what, let's read it again. In the year 1255 LR, King Velhar of Endor fell ill to a mysterious illness and passed away. His priest could not divine the nature of his demise, but blame was soon placed on the neighboring kingdom of Belleria. Oh yeah, I remember this. The king's son Ulthan rallied the people to take arms and launched a war against Belleria. Caught off guard after decades of peace, the Bellerian people were slaughtered by the armies marching to their capital. They would have been swiftly defeated were it not for the actions of a lone Endorian rogue named Malik. While burglarizing the residence of Prince Ulthan, Malik found some documents revealing a plot by the Endorian aristocracy. Sorry, I forgot how to pronounce the word. Aristocracy. To get rid of King Velhar and place his son in power, in addition to the procurement of an exotic poison to murder the king. This plot involved the circulation of various rumors that would lead the populace to blame Belleria for murdering their king, inciting them to war. It was the aristocracy's wish to use this war to gain control over Bellerian lands and over the coveted trade routes within the nation of Akaban. Malik immediately perceived the importance of these documents and presented them to the great Endorian general Caleb Varesti. The effect of the new evidence was devastating. The war was immediately ceased, Prince Ulthan thrown in jail, and the aristocrats beyond the plot turned over to the Bellerians. With no political leadership left, the Endorian military fell apart into warring factions that plunged the entire nation into chaos for 3 full years. Finally, in an effort to stop the violence, several Endorian generals, including Caleb, pledged their services to the Bellerian king Gerald VI. With his now much larger army, King Gerald brought peace to the lands at last, and Endor itself eventually became a city of the greater kingdom of Belleria. Thus were the greed-driven plots of the wealthy undone by the greed-driven exploits of a simple thief. I do like that story. I would, wouldn't I? Alright, so let's see what other books we have here. Pagan Societies, Volume 7, The Odun. For hundreds of years, the Black Marsh had been the home to an outcast human. Pardon me. I think it might be good for us to leave these books here for now. I can always steal them later, but knowing where they are so I can look at them later might be good. For hundreds of years, the Black Marsh has been the home to an outcast human subculture known as the Odone people. Thought to be descended from the original settlers of northeast Valyria, the Odone were extremely reclusive and closed society. Rampant inbreeding led to their particularly short stature, almost as small as halflings, and an unusual dialect of the common tongue. Most fascinating, however, was their pagan religion of spirit worship. The Odone rejected traditional ideas about souls and the notion of the afterlife, instead believing that the spirits of the dead, called Loa, returned to the living by infusing themselves into newborn children. The Odone believe that each generation carries the memories of all past generations, and that these can be accessed through careful meditation and the consumption of various herbs and elixirs. Though the magical abilities of the Odone, hedge wizards, were never much compared to the more traditional arcane arts, they were believed to possess a few powerful skills. Most fearsome among these was the craft of Jingorathi. That reminds me, I wonder if the Book of Crafts have come out for Mage, the updated one. Oh, anyway, the fashion of wax dolls and the likeness of enemies. It is said that if part of someone's body, even a nail or a piece of skin, was enclosed within such a doll, then the two would become psychically linked. Any damage sustained by the doll would immediately be transferred to the victim of this foul craft, passing all protections, both arcane and divine. So it's basically voodoo, but fantasy version voodoo. Okay. Much of what is known about the Odone is surely false, as they are largely extinct. When the armies of Rothald of Asgard marched against the Orcs of Kruth in 766 LR, they passed through the Black Marsh. Conflicts with the Odone began immediately, leading to a brief but bloody war in which the mysterious culture was effectively exterminated. Nevertheless, the artifacts of the Odone do occasionally surface, even in civilized lands, leading some scholars to believe their society still exists, scattered and hidden throughout the world. Interesting. I wonder. I feel like there's some ethical issues possibly in kind of co-opting. Well, I mean, I think the author did put some spin on it to make it a little different than real world practices, but it's one of those closed religions, I think, where you're not really supposed to, you know, kind of poke around in it. Still, it's interesting. We'll see how it's utilized in the game. Alright. Here we go. We did read this before. Book briefly describes the major religions practiced in the human nations of Valyria, Sardathia, and Akaban. So, in Valyria, they like Pallas. Also Selene and Thalil. Sardathia likes Thalil and Selene, but with Arendelle. Also Herm and Allura. In Akaban, they like Liet. But they also like Rio. Okay. And Eleni and Frentel are others. Okay, alright. Well, let's look at some other books. I'm going to ignore this guy, and I'm just looking at his books. And he's like, excuse me, are you here to purchase something? It's like, I might be. But don't rush me. The customer is always right. The customer is never right. I used to work retail. Alright, speaking of, Arxtenachuan's Introduction to the Arcane. That's a name. This old and worn out book serves as an introduction to the arts of arcane magic. It was written by the Archmage Artenachuan in 992 LR, and is often being used in teaching the magical arts. Without the guidance of a mentor, however, the symbols within are impossible to follow. Secret passages. Ooh, this one looks promising. This tome describes the art of constructing secret doors. It's written in two parts. The first deals with the techniques of concealment and mechanisms that can be built without the use of magic. The second describes the arcane arts used to create hidden illusions. The last chapter describes the creation of magical portals. Despite the potential interest of the material, it is presented in a very dull manner. And dilemmas of prognostication. The academic test by one Elmelchior Salmacan discusses the apparent inconsistency between the concept of free will and the ability to see the future. It begins with a careful historical account of some of the most well-documented cases of prophetic visions, which predicted future events with an accuracy that far exceeded those expected by pure chance. Among these are the prophecies spoken to King Elam by the blind hermit of Kuril, who foretold the king's betrayal by his elder son Hamash. Unfortunately, King Elam did not heed the warning and instead had the hermit beheaded. Whoops. There are also several prophecies by the legendary Arathan of Akban, some of which are yet to pass. The book also discusses many examples of false prophets and tries to point out some of the telltale signs of real prophetic talent. This is interesting considering prophets the next module we're going to be playing. Part 2 of the book examines several cases in which deliberate attempts were made to contravene a given prophecy, but which failed, either by misinterpreting specific events that were yet to happen, or by actually bringing them about. Oh, hello, someone's joining me. You want to be on stream? You want to be on stream? No? Okay, you just want to lay here? Keep me from moving? Okay, well, that's alright. For example, when the wizard Osregia was told by the Shaodun vizier that her death would come from an orc's arrow, she began a campaign of systematic slaughter of all orcs in the southern Valyria. This so angered the orcish god Grumsh that he dispatched his most fearsome assassin to put an arrow between her eyes. Had she not acted on the prophecy, she may never have attracted such actions. In Part 3, Melchior discusses the implications of infallible prognostication. Sorry, I got my syllables mixed up. Prognostication. For the concept of free will. He writes, while we at all times feel to be in full control of our actions, and to determine the course of specific events in our lives, this must surely be an illusion. For if infallible prophets exist, as they appear, then their knowledge must draw upon a structure of world and time that is static. A structure which can be known but not changed. If even one being is capable of knowing the future with full detail, then no one, not even that being, is ever in possession of free will. The structure of history is predetermined. That which is destined can't be denied. Melchior goes on to consider the moral implications of this conclusion, leading to a dreary treatise that ends with phrases such as, since all our actions are preordained, then we can't feel guilt or pride in anything we do. We are soullessly playing out the form of destiny, much like a river plays out the softest path for stone. In the end, however, Melchior seems more optimistic, seeking to find a solution which allows free will to be compatible with prophetic talents. Here he speculates, perhaps the only aspect of the future which cannot be changed are those which have been spoken by the prophets. In other words, perhaps the real talent of prophecy is not to see the future, but to shape it. When Vashti told Haman that his child would be a son, her words sculpted future events such that a son would be born. Had she not spoken, perhaps the child would have been a girl. No, maybe the child ends up trans. This possibility, Melchior concludes, motivates one to avoid prophets at all costs. He even suggests that those with a gift, foreseeing the future, may need to be killed. Careful reading of the book leads one to believe that the author, so fascinated by prophetic talents, had consulted a seer at one time and did not like what he heard. Oh, fascinating. Especially in light of this modules we'll be playing after this by the same author. The Prophet series. And the first one, I believe, is titled something like That Which Cannot Be Denied. Interesting. Okay, so we got some more books. We're reading a lot of books today. I thought I read The Purple Witch, but let's go with that. The children of Danath, especially the very naughty ones, often hear tales of the Purple Witch. It's said that she lives in a house that is not a house that walks on four legs and eats gems as food. It is said that the Purple Witch has two tongues, which don't always speak in agreement, but that both have a taste for children cooked with bell peppers. Although it's not known whether this tale has any truth to it. Oh, someone's got my hair. It certainly helps to keep the kids quiet at night, but it doesn't help them sleep. I feel like I read somewhere after the fact that there is a small subquest in Cave of Songs that I've missed that might have something with a house on legs or something. That makes me a little sad, but that's alright. Can't see everything, I suppose, unless you're cheating. Or Soganoff and the Edge of the World. In 1062 LR, the famous explorer Orsoganov set out westward over the Obsidian Ocean in search of the lost island of the Varathim. For 40 days his ship sailed in pursuit of the setting sun. Many were the beasts of the sea that Oris and his comrades fought, and many were the days that the hot sun melted their resolve and weakened their spirits. Finally, after memories of land had faded and hope nearly left them, The intrepid explorer saw something upon the horizon. At first, it seemed like the dark outline of a distant island, its mountainous peaks shrouded in clouds. As they approached, however, a great roar could be heard, like the sound of 1,000 dragons howling without end. Still closer, as the sound grew in its violent fury, fear began to grip even the stalwart heart of Oris Oganov himself. But what they found was more horrifying than any of their fears filled with armies of dragons. The ship had come to a great cliff in the ocean. The water spilled out over this cliff, forming a monstrous waterfall that stretched as far as the eye could see. It fell into an abyss without bottom. Only through the great skill did the sailors manage to turn the ship around in time, just before it plunged over the edge of that massive ocean cliff. The goddess of fortune smiled upon them then and let a strong gust of wind drive the ship eastward, away from certain destruction. And as the edge of the ocean receded behind them, the wind parted the clouds that hung over the gigantic waterfall. Oris glanced back to notice still something more magnificent. For miles beyond the massive cliff in the ocean, a great wall of living water rose upward into the heavens, standing guard over the edge of the world. Well, how interesting. Okay. Maybe I should be pausing. Oh well. The Pale Elf. In 877 LR, Lunar, the Conqueror, slew a clan of wood elves in the forest of Grimwood. Over the next 7 years, each and every one of Lunar's soldiers, and each and every member of their families was brutally slain. Yeah. Always at night, always with a single dagger driven into the spine. Lunar himself, convinced he was next, spent the rest of his life in paranoid seclusion within the castle of Endor, eventually taking his own life. The mystery is never solved, but some say they'd seen a pale elven man walking along the city walls at night. That the murders were committed, softly sobbing. Oh, sorry. The pale elven man walking upon the city walls on the nights that the murders were committed, softly sobbing. They say this was a ghost of the slain elves, returned to wreak havoc or wreak vengeance. Sightings of the pale elf continued to be reported in Endor to this day, but nobody has been able to confirm his existence or discern his motives. Perhaps it's only the imagination of the Balerians, each of whom harbors some guilt at what human expansion has done to the elven force. Interesting. I wonder if we'll get to meet him. Hi, what are you doing? Are you cold? Can I wrap you up in a blanket? You let me wrap you up earlier. Yes, blankets are nice. Okay. The Cave of Songs. I've been there. Deep within the dark forest of Grimwood, there is a cave that sings. Few have heard its song, for the dark forest is filled with beasts most fierce. Yeah, I know. Got my ass kicked by so many bears. So many bears. Stories abound of giant wolves, spiders 10 feet in diameter, and giants whose footsteps make the very earth tremble in fear. There is a tale of an ethereal hound that haunts the wood, guarding its secrets. I don't remember that. And yet, brave adventurers continue to explore Grimwood in search of the Cave of Songs, in search of its ancient secrets. Some say that the cave echoes with the lamentation of an ancient spirit, older than the Kalimnir Mountains themselves, who is forever encased in crystalline prison made of sorrow. Some say that the cave is the mouth of a great titan that has fallen asleep thousands of years ago and allowed the forest to grow upon its back. And some say that the cave is the lair of a banished race of men who have been punished by the gods for their greed, and now toil endlessly in the dark, mining gems whose great value means nothing for them, for it brings no light to their world. Yet all of these are just tales, recounted and embellished through the generations. Only those with courage in their heart and the resolve to explore will ever know the truth behind the Cave of Songs by Vagar the Wavering. I know the truth. I was there. There was some bitchy woman who wanted her boyfriend to live forever without and dosed him without his consent. Still kind of mad about that. Oh, I have paused. That's why. Philosophy and plurology. I don't know what plurology means. One second. I'm going to go look up plurology. I need to stop talking in this really terrible fake accent. But it's fun. It's like weirdly addictive to use. Okay, plurology. Pulmonology. No, that's not quite what I mean. Definition. Well, there's something about Aaron's plurology, but I Google is not helping me. I cannot find a definition for pleurology. So what is Aaron's pleurology? Maybe I'm spelling it wrong. Okay. I don't know. Well, let's see what it is in context of the game. Maybe it'll make sense. Probably not. One never knows. All right. Okay. Where the hell am I? There I am. Well, fuck. I have even less ability to concentrate today. Maybe that test had some merit. Actually, I think it probably did have merit because while I don't have an issue with like I don't have a story comparable to say Hannah Gadsby's from her special where she was like couldn't understand the relationship between a person and a box when she was a kid. I was okay with that. I would just draw really weird patterns and conclusions from those patterns. And I still kind of do, and it's really weird. Like like when I was a kid, I was 9 years old when the show Mighty Morphin Power Rangers came on, and I think I may have mentioned this in a stream before. But what the fuck? I don't remember what the fuck I've said, so you get to hear it again. Um, and I don't. I think they do so less now. But back then they really like made the show by filming the actors in out of costume and normal gear, normal clothes and such, with American actors in the American setting, and then they used the Japanese footage. And for the villains, they basically just outright used the Japanese footage, which is fine. The thing was, a lot of the villains were not masked, like Rita, Repulsa the Witch, who I believe was Bandera in the Japanese version. Not that that really matters, but there you go. There's a bit of trivia for you. Or Scorpina, whose name I have no idea what it was in the Japanese version. Um, they were just women without their face covered. And the thing was, because it was dubbed Japanese from Japan, um, their lips did not match what they were saying. So when Rita's going, after 10,000 years, I am free to conquer Earth, her mouth didn't match up. But now all the heroes, because the heroic parts of it were all filmed in with American actors in America, their mouths did match what they were saying. So in my head, I somehow internalized the idea that that if anyone whose mouths don't match what they're saying is evil. And that's a sign of evil. So clearly villainy. And that did make it difficult to watch more clumsy dubs of anything, like even animation sometimes if it didn't match up, but definitely any live action dubs. I still can't watch them very much. Well, that and most of the Netflix foreign language dubs seem to have the same like five very monotone voice actors doing the voices for it. So it's just like that's not really carrying across the drama. Why don't you hire the anime game voice actors nowadays? I mean, I remember them being kind of hit or miss when I was a kid, but nowadays they seem to be pretty good. Especially video game voice actors, they're amazing. So it's like maybe you should pay some of them. Who knows? That might be mean though. I don't know what the direction is like for the voice actors or how much they're getting paid. Maybe maybe the directors prefer the more affectless readings. But yeah, that's one of them. The other one is that in my head, judges do not have bodies. That's going to take some explaining. But in the meantime, I'm going to read some of these books. I mean, I know they do have bodies. They're human beings. But like if I try to think back to having talked to a judge, I don't imagine them having a body. I just imagine them kind of as a floating head, kind of like the Gezal Ministry in Xenogears, only not electronic. Yeah, it's kind of weird. But there you go. The reason for this, actually, is because of Bunraku, which is probably going to take some more explanation for that linkage. Bunraku is the art of Japanese puppetry. And in Japanese puppetry, like most traditional Japanese theater, stagehands and puppeteers and so on would go would wear all black and like masked and everything. They'd just be these black figures who cross onto the stage and manipulate everything and leave. Actually, that's where the common, not everyone knows this, but that's where the common image of a ninja as being a black clad hooded person comes from. Because in traditional Japanese theater, those were the stagehands. They didn't, it wasn't the same like Western theater. If you had to make scene changes and so on, you'd lower the curtain. You'd do it when they, without the audience being able to see. And in most Japanese theaters, they didn't do that. They just had the stagehands come out and change it. So the thing was, everyone knew that the stagehands weren't part of the production. The stagehands were just, I mean, they weren't part of the performance. They were part of the production, obviously, not the performance. So they're not there. They're not real to the story, which is why the twist of having the ninja kill the kill the character would be having the stagehand all in black come out and kill the character, because that's like saying the shadows came out and killed the character. Like literally nothing. Because the stagehand is not supposed to be a character, and so it's like a disembodied spirit killed him. So that's how stealthy and assassiny they were. So in the real world, they didn't. The ninja didn't wear black suits and masks. They would have been spotted easily in the Japanese countryside. But but that was how they would represent their ability to stealthily come in, and how no one expected who they were and they wouldn't get caught. Anyway, sorry, tangent. They're more notable, these stagehands in Bunraku, though, because obviously puppets don't move on their own. So the stagehands are there on the stage the whole time, holding them, moving them, and you train yourself to look past them. Actually, what's really interesting is that if they're really, really, really well respected and well honored puppeteer, they can actually go unmasked. And if you ever see a Bunraku performance and there's an unmasked person, it's usually an older gentleman. That's because they're like actually like a real artiste, and it's like a privilege to be able to be unmasked, and it's like an honor. Hmm. Yeah, it's really cool, isn't it, Rashke? So anyway, the thing is, after watching some Munraku and so on, I got used to just kind of my eyes moving past the puppeteers. They don't exist. Because I haven't seen a lot of Japanese theater that isn't Bunraku also. I've seen a little bit, but to be honest, it's a little long, and I'm not good with live action performances anyway. Probably because I don't get a lot of sleep. So if I'm sitting in one place for too long, even if it's the most fascinating thing in the world, there is an honest risk that I will fall asleep. So there you go. But Bunraku was all brightly colored and so on, so it was easier to concentrate. Anyway, so I got used to just looking past them. So now, fast forward 20 some odd years, because I'm old. In a courtroom, a judge wears a black robe. And the black robe is very featureless. And they do that. I don't know. I'm sure there's traditional reasons why judges wear black robes. Not entirely sure. Probably to avoid like the idea of their social status or whatever outside of the courtroom affecting their judgment. They're supposed to be impersonal and so on. But because of that, and because of Bunraku, my brain just moves past the the robe and just focuses on the head. So when I think back, I genuinely do remember the judge as being a floating head. Which gets really weird if I ever encounter the judge, like in a normal situation, like on the streets in normal clothes. I'm like, there's a part of me that's always like, wait, 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 you have a body? How are you here? What the hell? I thought you existed as a projection in the courtroom. But no, no, they actually exist. I live in a relatively small town, and we're theoretically a city, but really small. So, yeah, I do see judges sometimes, and they're like normal people, but not in the courtroom. My brain does not process that. So, there you go. So, you got some education there, I guess. Ah, you're welcome. All right, so back to these books. Now that I have tangented my way into talking about something else for 15, 20 minutes. All right. I know I read this one before, so I'm not going to read it again because I read that like 3 times. It's lore, created, paired up elements, etc. Life and time, fire and water, earth and air. Life and time's an interesting one. Alright, sonnets and poems. This book contains many classic poems from some of Beleria's most famous bards and artists. Ah, I'm kind of sad not to read any. And the Black Moon. It is generally acknowledged. Oh, I think I read this one too, but that's okay. That the passage of the seasons is related to the path of the moon, Selene. As the moon makes its year-long journey from the southern horizon in the spring through the zenith of the sky in the summer and descends into the northern horizon in the fall, so does the temperature and climate of the world change. Winter is marked by an absence of the moon from our skies, and it's loss of its presence that is thought to bring about the snow and ice, especially in northern lands. However, some scholars believe that there also exists a black moon, Nergal, which travels in the opposite direction. It's born beyond the northern horizon, past the cold wastelands and mountains of ice. It rises during the fall and passes Selene in the northern sky. Then when Selene sets, it climbs to the zenith of the sky, casting its chill upon the lands. These scholars believe that Nergal is the bringer of winter, the one who chases away the birds. It's only the renewed birth of Selene that beyond the southern horizon that ends winter's icy grip. And as the black moon descends and the white moon rises, so does warmth and life begin in a new year. Very cool. Alright, no more book reading. Let's actually talk to this guy. Unless he's wandered off. No, here he is. Are you...
Greetings.
Greetings, sir. I am called Havakar, and who do I have the pleasure of speaking with? And have you finally finished reading my books? I have, thank you. My name is Bullfrog Jones. Good to meet you, Bullfrog. Would you like to see some of my wares? I have only the finest and magical items here. Yes, please. I do have some money. I'd like to buy your wares. Alright, well, I don't really want to buy... Oh, that's nice. That's actually kinda tempting. Immunity to fear. Well, I got something that's immune to fear. Do you have one for death, though? Oh, okay, no. So maybe there's not so much death spells in this game. I hope not. Death spells are hard. Ooh, look at all these. Look at all these. Light? Is there any continual light? Well, you never know, though, because I might find a better weapon, and then my light spell will be on the weapon that's not useful to me. Then I'll have to switch them out like a torch, and then you might as well have a torch, right? Okay. We're out of beguiling. Alright. Oh, look at that! Oh, it's only one. Still. Fire dust as a bomb. Oh my, these are nice. Okay, well. Alright. So, I'm going to save here because I have got my first bag of holding. And I am still talking in this terrible fake accent. Why is this so addictive? I don't know. I blame Gabriel Knight. When I was in college, I was playing one of the Gabriel Knight games, and it was fun. But I just kept talking like the monologue. Drove my friends crazy for a bit, and then they said I couldn't play the game anymore. Alas. All right. So, if I go up this way, will I get in trouble? Will he get mad at me? He might. Maybe I'm not supposed to break into his place. I really want to. Oh, I definitely shouldn't break into his place, I say, and then I hide. Ah, rats. I've saved anyway. Let's be naughty. Let's be not. Actually, come to think about it, if I'm going to try not to murder that guy for this, and I really prefer not to murder that guy, I should practice. Oh, nope. Failure. Oh, I'm probably going to suck at this. Ah, no items are gold. Oh, well, okay. Sorry, sir. Heading out now. Did you just feel me up? Maybe. Of course, I'm a fan of Gabriel Knight. I mean, the parts I played I really liked. But then I got distracted. One of the reasons why I started streaming was so that I'd actually have the motivation to finish things. Because it's not that it wasn't fun, it's just there's so much. So having the stream means that I've actually been able to finish a lot of these games that I normally wouldn't. I'd be like, okay, well, this is fun, but let me play something else for a while, and that would not be helpful. Alright, so, let's go to the tavern now and see if I can find that dude that I'm supposed to find. If I can remember where the hell I am. There I am. Okay. So I wonder what's in the tavern. Will I have a time to look around, or will the guy just wander off and I'll have to chase him? Help! Someone's calling for help. Hold on. Let's go see if we can help them.
Fall before me!
Oh, shit. Someone's getting attacked.
Slit your thigh, villain!
Who's... There he is. Get him. Who's the villain? Oh, shit. Oh, there's another thug. Okay. Well, that's an interesting random encounter. Hope the sex worker's okay. Okay, so... You know it's because they pulled from the same source, but your first time watching Da Vinci Code, everyone's jabbering about all you could think of was how much it ripped from GK3. You know, I had a kind of similar thought. When I heard about Da Vinci Code, I've never seen it. But there was a book that was part of the Shadowrun tie-in series. I think it was called Black Madonna, and it was one of the ones with the elf mage protagonist Siren. Because they had like mini-series within. And I swear, like some of the weirder conspiracy ideas, like Da Vinci painted Mona Lisa being connected to Mary or something like that, popped up in there, and it was really strange. But also, it kind of went in a different direction though too, because it brought in the whole pagan mother goddess or universal mother goddess myth, which I'm not a fan of when it comes to real life religious analysis. I think it oversimplifies things very much. But I am sometimes a fan of it in fiction. And so I kind of feel you. I wonder if there's some source, like some scholar or something, that the Da Vinci Code, Gabriel Knight, and the book I'm thinking of was all inspired by. That'd be really kind of cool. Do you know what source that they inspired the Da Vinci Code? Because you seem to know more about it than I do. Because that would be interesting. Oh well, I'll get back to this. Oh, you do know? Okay. Alright, that'll be helpful. I'm very curious. You used to know. Okay, well, if you find out, let me know in Discord, okay? Because I'm really, really curious about it. I never thought to look it up. And now I don't even know where I'd start looking it up. Though I suppose I can use Google and such. But if you know, that will save me some effort, and that would make me happy. And now the cat's in the windowsill. She's enjoying the view of nothing, really, because it's dark outside. Okay, I'm just gonna go in here. The stone gargoyle perched above the store does indeed seem to be grinning, does it? Let's look at it. Huh. Okay. Looks a bit like Daredevil. Ah. Interesting, interesting. Makes sense, makes sense. I mean, it's an obvious, you know, if you were inclined to think that he would bang somebody, she is an obvious choice. I mean, she was an apostle, like the only female apostle. Though, you know, they try to downplay that. But I mean, come on, she was the one who was there. It's like she was an apostle. Fuck it. I will call her an apostle even if the church does not. Mm. I feel like there had to have been something before that, though. Because the book I'm thinking of was definitely older than 1997, because I was younger than 14 when I read it. Hold on. Let me see. And now, I'm not sure if they really got into the Jesus lineage thing there, but I feel like it did pop up a little bit. But it was focused more on Mary and so on. But Da Vinci had an element to it. Was it Carl Sargent? Shadowrun. When was it published? apparently he was Carl Sargent is a professor at Cambridge. That's interesting. I didn't know that. And Marc Gascoigne. I feel like that is a French name, but I do not know how you're gonna pronounce that. What year? Oh, this book came out in 1996, which is interesting. That's interesting. I'll have to see how much I actually remember from it, because I feel like. Uh, Streets of Blood. Did I read that one? I know I read Nosferatu. Hmm. Carl Sargent of Wikipedia. Now we are going down a different rabbit hole. I feel guilty for tangenting away. Oh, well, his PhD is in psychology and experimental parapsychology in 1979 at the University of Cambridge. That's fascinating. Oh, that explains why I heard his name in other places before. Okay. And then he decided to write tie-in novels for Dungeons and Dragons, Warhammer, and Warhammer and Shadowrun. That explains why it was somewhat higher quality. Warhammer's books tend to, those writers tend to be really, really good, I think. Huh, okay. Well, anyway, I need to get back to the game. Okay, well, interesting. It's a rabbit hole. So many interesting things. Now I want to reread those books. It's been like 100 years. I've got some of them in that shelf, I think. My bookshelf of old books is very very tall and like 4 stacks thick on each shelf. So, fuck if I know where anything is. All right. Anyway, I do like to brag about it a little bit though, because it's a pretty good collection, I think. All right. Let's see. Though nowadays I mostly read ebooks, so. Oh, there's that fellow. Well, I don't want to talk to him yet. And I think the cat escaped. Now she's upstairs. Or trying to lure the dog to make trouble. I think she might be doing that. Journey Munson.
Oi, what can I get ya?
You be thirsting for a drink, or you be wanting a room? What do you have on tap? Alright, well, I don't want a room yet. At some point I might. That guy's unconscious. Hi, you okay? Alright.
Well met.
Well met, citizen. Indeed. So I've seen where the fellow I want to find is, so now I'm going to look around at everything else. More books. I've read both of these. The cat is roaming. The dog is distressed. All is right in the world. Poor dog. I think we've all figured out that we're pretty sure that the cat is taunting the dog at this point. You know how cats are. Alright. She was on my lap earlier. I didn't think I was going to get to stream because I couldn't reach my headset. Oh. Okay, there's a guard here. So I probably should, if I'm going to break into one of these, I should probably break into the farthest one down. I might regret this. Well. Nope, nothing in here. Well, if I need to sleep, I have a room that I have broken into. Okay. Do I want to break into the others? Kinda, but I don't have a lot of the lockpicks, so I might hold off. The cat is wandering. The dog is barking. Putting in that cat. Oh, fuck. Hold on. That sounds like noise. Alright. Hello, is everything okay? Oh. Where are you teasing the... Alright. Hello again. All is fine. I've realized my cat has this really weird tell that my prior cat did not have, which is that sometimes she will have her tail straight up like she's interested in stuff, but it'll be like vibrating, like shaking, and I can't tell if that's because she's scared or just really excited. But it's a little weird, and hopefully it's not anything to be concerned about. I started noticing it when we'd have more interaction, she and I. So it might be scared, but like I've seen her puff out her tail before, and I think that's when she's really scared. Agitated? Okay. That sounds about right then. Makes sense in context. Yeah, Steve never did that, but Eddie does, so. That's the funny thing about cats. It's like sometimes they just like don't all share the same mannerisms. So you get used to one, and you're like, why is this other one doing this? Is she broken? Good day to you, sir. Can you give me some directions? Sorry. Well, you're helpful. Oh, well, I can try to lure him away to rob him. Cats play rough. This is true. Watch out for claws. That is true. Well, we think she's playing with the dog at this point because he doesn't like. She's not. Originally, I was afraid that he was scaring her and she wouldn't go back upstairs, but she goes upstairs very willingly, and she like bats at the door, cat door. And I used to think she was doing it to get my attention, which I think she was for a bit, but I think now she realizes the dog's attention is more fun. As long as she can run back downstairs, which she can't fit through the cat door, so there you go. That's why we put the cat door in. Alright, so let's talk to this. Oh shit, did what's his name wander off? Good day. Fuck, he did. Did I lose him? Where'd he go? Oh fuck, I walked past him and he's gone now. Okay, well, good tidings to you. I probably need to figure out where fucking asshole went. Because he's not here. Okay, well. I missed him leaving. I might need to reload. Where'd he go? Fuck. Where? Oh, there he is. Okay. I'm going in the same direction, but slowly. What's he look like? Looks like a common thug. Good to know. Alright, so let's follow this guy, because he is plot. I feel like Bullfrog was not very subtle in chasing this guy away. Okay. Alright, whatever. You're a weird little kitty. Oh, hold on. I have now officially saved over all of my Desert Rose saves. Poor Tali is now officially retired until I use her in something else. I might at some point. Actually, what I really want to try is the OHS system sometime. What it's supposed to do. Now, I have no idea if it works. I've heard mixed things, and I don't know if it works with Enhanced Edition. But what it does is it allows you to change your own player characters into henchmen. And then you can basically set up your party of your own player characters. And I think that's awesome if it works. I was thinking that it might be fun to play a multiplayer game with that setup with my own party. I don't know if it would work, though. There might be something where it really does need to be multiplayer to play, but I think it would be really fun to try. Alright, so where are we going, friend? Oh, him. Okay. Oh, her. He stole it from her? Okay. Can I steal it from him? Oops. I cannot. Oh, and I'm supposed to kill him in front of his boss anyway, so let's not do that. Oh, shit. Wrong one. Alright, I gotta reload. Reload the correct one. I am a save scummer, and I'm proud of it. Actually, one of the things I was thinking of doing on stream is playing some of those big fish hidden object games because I keep forgetting I'm subscribed to Big Fish. So it's like I have so many tokens from like a couple of years of having forgotten I'm subscribed, which is awful. That sounds terrible. It's like, how can you forget you're subscribed to somewhere for like $5 a month? But it's like I have a budget that I have for ridiculous stupid shit, and it's just like in that budget somewhere. And I'm like, oh yeah, I have these tokens. I can play a whole bunch of new games, and it'd be fun to play some online, I guess. Uh oh, did I lose him? There he is. It does sound bad when I say that I forgot that I was subscribed to something. It makes it sound like I'm really bad with money. I'm not, but I just kind of have a budget that I don't that once it's set, I don't always look at later for a while. Like X for this, X for that. There we go. All right. Okay, so it's definitely Gorin who's the person. I thought it was the girl, but all right. One thought about the next. You haven't played this one. There's certain events that you might think are a really big mistake, but it's really neat to play through them, with optional content hidden behind bad decisions. Interesting. That's cool. That might be the case here, but I'm gonna try to do things competently, at least initially. Oh, he got me. But he's not hostile. So I can try again. I mean, I might just have to murder him, but I'd really prefer not to. Oh, hey. Not quite what I was aiming for, but... Alright. Failure. Nope. Hi. Sorry. I just bumped into you. Don't mind me. I have no reason to pick your pocket. Well, he's not angry with... Oh, hello. Okay. Maybe I can get away with not murdering this guy after all if I've got his letter. We are pleased with your progress, Ancient Skull. As long as you continue to act like a halfwit, you will not appear as a threat, and your operation will not attract attention. Continue to gather information on the organizational structure of the League. Listen in on the conversations of the League officers, and try to discern their secrets and their weakness. Befriend Gareth if you can. Shower him with praise to stroke his ego. Report to Carol Norvath anything you learn, but be discreet. We continue to prepare for the feast, and you'll be sitting at the head table. Zahir Namiel. Stamped with a symbol of a black dagger. Interesting. Hi.
Hello.
What'd you want? Get lost. Oh, am I offering it back to him? Something you might be interested in. Yeah, give it to me. How about exchange for 10 gold? Buzz off, scram. Alright. Oh, I guess I could have given him the letter. But I have the letter now. So I've got to give it to somebody. I'm glad though. I mean, I'm playing this character neutral, but I want to lean him towards good. So I would like to not murder quite as many people. Because I read somewhere that profit's more satisfying if you're playing it outright good or outright evil. So I thought it'd be fun to start the character as neutral and move him to good. Because I tend to think a neutral character is really just kind of a more apathetic good character. To me, and this is just my personal philosophy, evil actions take a lot more deliberation. I mean, anyone can be selfish or inconsiderate or hurt someone without meaning to. But I think that there is a jump between that and outright cruelty. Whereas I think a neutral person would easily be good if it doesn't inconvenience them. It's like if they thought about it, I think a neutral person would generally lean towards good versus evil, because that's what makes them neutral versus evil. I I'm not sure if that makes sense. That's my clumsy philosophy is that evil takes more effort than being good. Though of course being selfish and such is does not. That's easy. Being good takes effort, don't get me wrong, but I think there's a bigger leap between being neutral and evil versus being neutral and good in my opinion. Which is kind of contradictory towards D&D alignments, I suppose, but there you go. It would be fun to play an evil character. Actually, that's a game where I do that is when I play a Dance with Rogues. Is I do like to start off neutral there and have her become evil. Because honestly, yeah, exactly. Neutral people know that good people make good neighbors. And I think it's easier to well, being nice feels good, essentially. Being and I think that eventually it's easier to drift upward than downward, in my opinion. That said, when I play a Dance with Rogues, I usually play that as a neutral character leaning towards evil, because it's really fun to play that game as a somewhat evil character, get some revenge because the world sucks so terribly and it's hurt it's hurt you so terribly. So why not? Why the fuck not, right? All right. So where the hell? I'm to report. He reports to his supervisor. Oh shit. I don't know where the supervisor is. I may have made a mistake. Oh shit. Where is the supervisor? Nothing of interest beyond this door. Oh crap. I was too good at what I do. I was too good. And, fuck. Because I don't know where Thrildor is. Oh man. This could be a problem. Alright. There's Chani, and Linton, and Fensbane, and Carol. Tis a fine day, it is. What have I done? I don't even know what my accent I'm trying to use now. Alright, there's a rogue. And Mirt. Another rogue. Oh shit.
You don't want to be messing with me.
I made a mistake. I should have waited. Oh, maybe he'll... Did I, like, interfere with his AI?
Hello.
I have something you might be interested in. Here you go. Better show it to Threlder. Ah. Okay, so where's Threlder? I don't know. Where the fuck is Threlder? Oh, fuck.
Hello.
Okay. Well, I think I botched this because I have no idea where Threlder is. Okay, well, let's reload. I'm gonna figure out what the fuck I'm supposed to do. Maybe before I steal from him. Then I'm gonna steal from him. Because I'd really, like I said, I'd really rather not kill him. Though I guess if I have to. Okay. What's his name? Okay, there he is. Alright. Okay. Are you gonna go anywhere? Can talk to him. Get lost. Okay.
That's it. Let's get it done out there.
Well, he's not going anywhere. That's the problem. Is he supposed to? Was I not supposed to talk to him? I don't really know.
Freshly stocked flesh for the fire. Meat, fish at fine prices.
How am I supposed to murder him in front of somebody if we don't go to that person?
Hello.
Okay, there we go. Maybe? Ah, I don't know what I'm doing. Fine. Oops. Oh no, maybe I botched this. Alright, let's maybe load my earlier save and see if I can manage to not interfere with his path. Or maybe it's fine. Maybe it's like I'm supposed to wait a set time before he wanders off. I don't know. I'm confused. Okay. Alright, where I've found my quarry and he is walking. I'm just not sure where the fuck he's supposed to go. So here we go. We are walking up. I don't even know what accent I slipped into right there. Goran Dalikind. Oh, hello. Okay. Okay. He doesn't seem to be inclined to go anywhere immediately. So maybe I do just have to wait a little bit. What you want? Get lost. Fair enough. Nope. He didn't detect me though. I'm just really bad at this. There we go. Alright. So, I've got this thing again. Alright. So, he's not moving yet, so maybe I'm just supposed to wait. Unless I know where Thriller is. Oh. Okay. Oh, he's right here. Cancel the rest.
That's it! Let's get it done out there!
I'm surprised they're letting me rest on the street. Hey, get up. No sleeping here. Ah. He's still here, though. Good day. Alright. Thanks anyway. Bye. I thought it was interesting, but I am concerned about this guy not moving. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have stolen his stuff, but it didn't look like he was moving anyway, so. If I were a thief. Zoran's Armory.
Now there is how to do it! That's the way! Potions and scrolls, medicinal or otherwise, come see my wares.
It would be a funny twist if after stealing it from him, he told the guards or the shadow thieves that I was trying to frame him. There's this weird person who's trying to frame me. If anyone comes up with this fake letter, you'll know that they're evil. So where is this fucker? Maybe I gotta reload and... Because I'm supposed to murder him in front of them. I'm fairly certain of that. Uh-oh. And there he is. Alright, so what happens if I just murder him here? Well, let's find out.
We won't both walk away from this.
I can't. What's going on here?
Some sorcery turns my attack.
Oh, he's immortal right now.
Some sorcery turns my attack.
I love that no one cares that I'm trying to kill him. Alright, so I'm probably just being impatient. I'm not good with patience. Alright, asshole, I won't steal from you. I just want to see where you go, and then I'm gonna reload and steal from you. Or maybe I'm just gonna murder your ass. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Alright, what is my clandestine mission? Okay. Oh, is that you? The shop. Darn these NPCs and their schedules. How do I know what I'm doing? I don't know. He's probably not going to wander off yet. Come on.
A good show, a fine advertisement.
Now he's just stretching, the asshole. The problem is, being intrinsically impatient as I am, I don't know if... no thank you. I don't know how much... Like, if it's just something refusing to trigger, or if it's me just being incompetent. Zoran's home. Oh shit. Well, this was not a good idea. Hi, excuse me, sir.
Die! Die!
I lost my icon of life. But I'm alive, because I bought that thing. That said, I don't want to waste it. Alright. I suppose I'll wait longer. I will be patient. I will watch him go. I will steal his shit as we walk. Or possibly not. Possibly I just murder him. It's hour 10? God damn it. I wish there was a way to pass time.
Freshly stocked flesh for the fire. Meat and fish at fine prices. That's it! Let's get it done out there!
I could read a book. I could try to rob people. Okay, so him standing there, though, doesn't seem to have anything to do with me pickpocketing him. It seems like he just stands there anyway. Oh, well, that's nice. I do like a topaz.
Get yourself a good blade here. Not bad.
Oops.
A good show, a fine get yourself a good blade
Nope.
here.
He caught me. Fortunately, he does not seem to think I'm a threat. No, fuck. Alright. Let's reload. Just in case. How... Rashka, having played the Prophet modules, does he do anything with, like, scheduled timing like this? Is it possible that I've just got to wait, like, the right amount of time before the guy starts moving again? Or do you think it's glitched? It's probably just... Alright. Let's wander about, wander about, wander about. If I knew where fucking Thraldar was, I wouldn't be so worried. But I do not know, and it's annoying me. I do not see a Thraldar in the distance. Which to me applies, we're gonna have to go somewhere. Look at all these names. Actually, why am I stealth moding right now? I'm allowed to walk around town. I'm just a normal fellow. I don't know why anybody's worried about that. Hour 11. Watch, I'll wander off and then he'll wander off. I'll be like, no, where did he go again? Kind of like before. Can hide and go in here. Nothing of interest beyond this door. Well, I just want a place to camp out. And come back to see this if this guy is gone. won't let me rob anybody. That's just rude. Hello, baby. The one problem is if I just have to wait this long and I don't steal the letter, I'm gonna have to wait again to steal the letter. And that's gonna annoy the shit out of me. Maybe I'll just murder him for the inconvenience.
That's it! Let's get it done out there!
Darren, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Alright, what's my mission again? Alright, they don't speak directly, but Darren pickpockets the man. I'm to find Darren, who usually spends his time. I'm to follow him to a meeting and wait till he picks the pocket. When he returns to report to his superior. Oh, the superior might be in the tavern. I mean, I could give that a try. Then maybe I won't have to deal with this bullshit. Okay, so let's try pickpocketing again. I stole a topaz. Well, that's nice. That's not actually what I was aiming for, but that's okay. Oops. He detected me. Oh no. Nope. Fortunately, he does not care. Alright, fuck it. Or reload. Alright, I know I can get the letter. I just need to get the right roll. And not fuck it up. And not fuck it up. How do I not fuck this up? I'm sure there's a way. Oh, hey. I have a Discord message. Ah, cool. Alright. Ah! Alright, fuck it. I'm gonna keep trying until this guy tries to kill me. Oh, I keep sucking at this. Interesting. It auto-tried it for me. What does this guy think is going on? Oh, hello. He must think I'm trying to feel him up. Well, Bullfrog is hot, so maybe he just thinks I'm a very handsy, sex worker. I can go with that. Alright, so let's see if we can't beat him to Thralder. Because I am impatient. Let's see if Thralder's at the tavern. I don't do well with patience. I would be a bad thief because of that. My poor storyteller in a game we're playing has realized that the current impediment my character has is actually an advantage. So now we have to figure out how to undo that. Okay. There's Bell and Goodman. I am not seeing a Thralder in here, though. So maybe this was the wrong thing to do. Alright. if I were a thrall, a feast hall. That's interesting. Alright, well this is clearly not where I'm supposed to be. I have lost myself and my quarry. Alright. Well, not seeing anyone here. So I guess I'm gonna have to go around and see where that fucker is. I guess I can suppose I can go back and find what's his name. Let's wander around in different directions and see. I mean, oh, hello. There he is. I think I found him. Oh, he's hot. Okay.
What do you want?
Get lost. I'm sorry. I think you'd want to talk with me, sir. Oh, yeah? And why is that? Because I have because I have information which I think you'll find very interesting. Not with it. Your associate, Darren Skull, is a traitor. What? How dare you make such an accusation? Well, I have the proof right here. Let me see. So, what were my orders? Okay. Alright. Here you go. Oh, it'd be interesting if he's a traitor too. Good. Continue. Uh-oh, I think I forgot to look at it. Shit. Alright, one sec. Because I'm an idiot who forgot to read the letter before turning it over. Alright, well at least I know where I'm going now. So now I don't have to wait for this guy to get up off his ass and move. I can just rob him and go myself. Which is fair. I could also murder him, but I'm not going to do that. Alright. Okay. I now know what I'm going to do. Who knew? The good side is actually better for... My god, I'm bad at this. Okay, here we go. So let's read the letter this time. Which I'm not going to read out loud, but I want to have it noted that my character read the letter in case there's some sort of flag about that. Alright. Okay, continue. Carol, okay. I feel like demanding to see the guildmaster at this point is a little presumptuous. And my assignment was to make sure that, what's his name, Thoraldur knew. So I'm inclined not to push to see the guildmaster at this point. Now that might be a mistake if this guy turns out to be a traitor too, which I'm wondering. I don't trust anybody. Not anybody here. I only trust my family. The bard Jimmy Joe Jenkins and my siblings Miss Molly and Leroy Brown. Bad Leroy Brown. So they say. Bad Leroy Brown. The baddest man in the whole damn town. Oh, hello. This is an interesting little area, isn't it? Alright, so. I have a stolen letter. I did not get a topaz, sadly. Alright, so let's talk to this fellow again.
What do you want?
I think you want to talk with me. Blah, blah, blah. I have information. Your associate is a traitor. I have the proof right here. And here you go. Good. Right. This is indeed interesting. It has the stamp of the Shadow Thieves. I must take this matter to my superiors. So who are you? Well, I'm named Bullfrog Jones. Well, Mr. Bullfrog Jones, I'll want to speak with you again. Wait for me at the tavern under the Grinning Gargoyle. I'll do that. And don't go leaving town. We'll be watching you. Oh, well. Oh, that's a nice exit. I quite like that. I quite like that exit. That is dramatic indeed. Huh. Now that I'm playing two neutral characters who did... Well, no, I have played an evil character who became neutral. That's not the same thing. Okay, I do want to play a neutral character that becomes evil, though. I have to think about what game I want to do that in. Because, I mean, I cannot stream a Dance with Rogues. That's not going to happen. I do not want to be TOS'd. I really don't want to be TOS'd. Excuse me. the joys of animals. Something went thump in the night. Not sure what. I might have to go back up there and make sure nothing dangerous has fallen over. Alright, sorry. Gonna go back up. If I had an away message that was actually functional, I'd do it. Sorry about that. Seems like the cat might have unlocked a new level of exploration. Opening and closing cupboard doors. Uh, Hopefully we get used to it, because otherwise my parents are going to be annoyed. And we might end up locking the door to keep her downstairs for nighttime. I don't know. This seems mean, but we'll have to see. Alright. So, I'm supposed to be here. Can talk to Journey again.
Oi, what can I get ya?
No thanks. Well, maybe.
Oi, what can I get ya?
Let's rent a room. 10 GP. Thank you. Here's the key. Take any of the rooms upstairs. They'll all be empty. Alright. Well, I already broke in upstairs, but hey. Howdy.
Well met.
Well met, citizen. Ah, I lost a room key. Alright, nothing too interesting here. Suppose I could try to sleep and see if that triggers anything. Let's see. Alright. I mean, oh dear. I wonder, is it really more ethical to have turned in, Darren's skull? Rest for 8 hours. Let's see what happens. Is the door open again? Shit. Ah, here we are. Oh, that's clever. I've spoken with my superiors. They wish to meet with you. Good. I wish to meet them as well. Then follow me. Okay. Why are you walking on the bed? Because I'm uncivilized. Did you want to join me? No. I don't think I'm this elf guy's type. It's a shame. He ain't bad looking for an elf. Little dainty, but you know. Walking, walking. Okay. Pardon me. Alright, so there he is. We're gonna follow him. So where are the headquarters? Hope we can find more quests, though. I haven't found any yet, but maybe. Ah, well, this makes sense. This door that was right near where he was hanging out to begin with. Okay, then. You enter into a dimly lit hall filled with shadows and whispers. Here we are. Kamia Notil, Gareth Sunandar, and Akasha Alanders. Oh, Gareth was mentioned. This is the one I would have told you about. You, I'd have a word with you. Ah, he looks very imperious. Okay.
Salutations.
So who are you? I'm from Sardathia? Oh, right, that's right. I'm pretending to be from Sardathia. I'm Bullfrog Jones from Sardathia. And what brings you so far from home, Mr. Bullfrog Jones? I like to imagine a little hesitation as they say my name. I wish to meet with the master of your guild. Are you him? No, I'm not. No, you will not. You must be a fool to think that an audience with the guild masters is easy. Okay, well then, how do I proceed? You do not. But perhaps you'll be so kind as to explain your presence in the city. I feel like a little bit of hesitation makes sense. With my backstory, I wouldn't just openly say what I wanted without some pushback first. Alright. Well, I've left my former masters, the Shadow Thieves, and seek refuge here in Endor. Is that so? What proof do you have to support this claim? I have the log of a Shadow Thief Guildmaster. It describes a coup which they are planning against you. Let me see it, please. Here you go. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, I thought you'd find it valuable. I do. What would you like in return? I've made many enemies in Sardathia and seek refuge here. I wish to join your guild. Well, that may be arranged, but there are procedures which must be followed. What are these procedures? Well, we usually recruit new members only at our own discretion after we've verified who they are. Your case is special. You come from us from nowhere, claiming to be a defector from the Shadow Thieves. It's the truth. I find that hard to believe. And yet, you revealed to us a traitor in our midst. A traitor who's deceived even the sharp eye of Throldor. That makes it appear that we owe you a debt. All I ask is to become part of your organization. Yes, but first you must earn our trust. I assure you it can be trusted. Would any Shadow Thief spy be so bold and so foolish as to come here and announce who he is? Yes, that is precisely the kind of stunt that the Shadow Thieves might pull. No, I do not trust you. Fair enough. Then what must I do to earn your trust? You must murder the Sardathian spy, Darren Skull. If you're no longer one of the shadow thieves as you claim, then you should not be opposed to this. Oh, shit. I'm opposed to killing. Can't you have someone else do this? I don't know if I'm willing to go that far yet. I know he's a spy, and I know he had some nefarious plans from that letter. I don't know. I think I'm going to present myself as being opposed to killing. I want to see what happens, what they say. After all, this ain't my venture, really. I'm opposed to killing. Can't you have someone else do this? Please, let me be the one, Master Gareth. I'll bring you the eyes of the staring skull, the very eyes which have been spying on us. No, Camilla. I wish to have Bullfrog Jones do it. I wish him to prove himself to me. Well, I'm not an assassin. Well then, our conversation is at an end, shit. But know this, Bullfrog Jones. I cannot allow you to leave this place now, so relax, think about my proposition, then return when you've changed your mind. Ah, fuck. Okay.
Salutations.
I do wish to join your guild. Very well. Procedures. Is the truth? Okay. I'll do as you ask. Good. I'll leave this door unlocked so that you may leave this place. But don't get any ideas. Twilight has many eyes. They'll be watching you. Do not come back until you're successful. I'll return shortly. Alright, well, I tried. I don't think I'm going to be able to explore this place much until I'm joined, so I'm going to head out and find Darren's skull.
You don't want to be messing with me.
Well, I am neutral. Not good. I thought he was going to leave this place unlocked. Am I going in the wrong direction? Hello. Hi, kitten. Are you finally done opening and closing cupboard doors? Because the... what the hell? I think I just was too slow. Am I overloaded or something? What the hell?
Salutations.
Oh, no. Okay, not yet. Okay, the door's unlocked again. Now go. Okay. Well, I delay because you've fucking closed the door on me too quickly. There we go. That said, if I am a traitor from Sardathia, I really shouldn't be that quick to kill this guy. Alright, so, where did I see him last? He likes to hang out in the tavern. I probably shouldn't kill him in front of witnesses, but I can see if he's in the tavern first. Alright, and then I'll catch him in the market square if he's not. He's not in here, so he must be in the market square still. Okay. So, like, where did the letter go? I'm just gonna wait here, like an idiot. Or maybe he's luring me into an ambush. That'd be rather clever. Osric is going home. Goddish is going home. City Guard is going home. Ah, okay. I'm not seeing Darrent around here. That can't be good. Oh, there he is. He's just kind of standing there. Alright. So, how are we gonna do this?
Hello.
Why'd you want to get lost? Okay. Let's wait till the guard is out of sight.
My
I'll put the
steel
power.
will strike true.
Sorry, dude. What's going on here? Nothing. I like how they don't actually do anything. They're like, what's going on here?
I have to lighten this load.
Ah, fuck. Okay, one sec. I got many a bag.
I have to lighten this load.
Alright, there we go. Okay. Alright. guards don't seem to care that I murdered this guy. Like, what's going on here? Then they see me hanging around above a corpse, and they're like, oh, I'm sure this is fine. Kitten, how about you stay down here, okay? How about you stay down here? I'll give you lots of attention. I'll help you be warm. Because we can't be opening doors in cupboards while other people are asleep. It makes them nervous. Come here. Come here, baby. One sec. One sec. You know, you could come a little closer. I promise I won't grab you. There we go. It's right over here. She's looking at me like, what the fuck? You usually throw it to me. Alright, I'll throw it to you. Alright, here we go. So, I did murder that guy. It didn't make me evil. I mean, I don't want to be these people's assassin though, so I gotta see what I can do about that. But this guy wasn't too bad. And I am neutral, so maybe I can cut corners a little bit for that. My quest to become good is probably failing me. I'm too impatient for my own good. Well, oh well. Alright, let's report in. So where the hell did the cat go now? She's magic, she just kinda teleports. That's a cat for you. Alright, let's see. So here's our tribunal.
Salutations.
So is Darren Skull dead? Cat, please don't do that. What the hell? Poor thing's gonna end up with the basement door closed. I don't want that to happen. I wanted to be able to explore. Oh well. Yeah, he's dead. Excellent. Excellent. Then you accept me into the guild. Yes, you're now part of the League of Twilight. Welcome, Bullfrog Jones. Oh, not in there, kitten. Alright, I guess in there. Alright, I shouldn't complain. I'm honored. Take this armor. It's a means of identifying yourself as one of us, but you do not need to wear it. We know who you are. Take also this key. It will allow you to enter this place freely. Thank you, Master Gareth. Yes, but know this. You're inducted at the rank of Greycloak, which is the lowest rank of our organization. This means you must take orders from all ranks of darker shades. Furthermore, as a member of the League of Twilight, you have certain privileges and certain responsibilities. Well, come here, babe. No, come over here. Come on. Come on. The endless burden of trying to convince a cat to do something at all. Okay. What are the privileges? First, protection. You can find shelter here and rest yourself in the room to the northeast. If you ever get in trouble with the militia, come speak with me, and perhaps I can persuade the local authorities to be lenient. And once you've achieved higher ranks within the guild, you'll benefit from our healing arts. If you perish for whatever reason, we'll bring you back to life, provided, of course, that your body is found by our agents. But know that out there in the streets of Endor, there's no guarantee of safety from our operatives. If you sleep out in the open, then you're a target like anyone else. So don't be a fool. I understand. Second, we offer employment. We are aware of many things that go on here in the city, and various opportunities will present themselves from time to time. To learn of these opportunities, speak with me or with my associate, Loriana Mathruska. She assigns thieving operations. You can find her in our study. You also mentioned responsibilities. First, you must obey orders given to you by your superiors. These are myself, Fael Kane, and Loriana Maltruska. Each of us is in charge of a different branch of operations. I am in charge of personnel. Fael is in charge of information, and Loriana takes care of materials. We can usually be found here, in the guild headquarters. Second, you're not to plunder indiscriminately. Ah, okay. Damn. If a job is assigned to you, you are to follow it to the letter. Not kill anyone or steal any items unless it has been cleared with your superiors. I understand. Third, we require discretion. Do not ask or answer any questions of a delicate matter. The identity of your superiors is not a topic for tavern conversations, nor is the location of this facility. Very well. And what is it you want of me right now? Nothing at the moment. Perhaps I'll have something for you later. For now, speak with Lorianne in the study. She may have a job for you. I'll do so. Farewell, Master Gareth. So it looks like I have advanced the plot. So, I've also advanced in a level, so let's see about tackling that. One day I'll figure out what the hell I did with my constitution. um, so, I'm still inclined to be cheap and do Shadow Dancer after this. I'm not quite there yet. I think I need more hide. Got the others, though. I don't agree with playing a rogue that doesn't have a little bit of Shadow Dancer. Perhaps that's cheating. It might be. But there we go. 9, 9, 9, and I got 3 left. So what haven't I brought to 9? Ah, there's an 8. 9. Oh yeah, I definitely need that. I need that up to 10. Alright, Bullfrog Jones is not very intimidating. I feel like he's the kind of roguish guy where you're just like, yeah, no. I don't believe he'll attack anyone. I think you're just gonna be, over there looking pretty. Alright. Do I have disabled trap? I do. Okay. So what to do with this last bit? Maybe more in lore. Or heal, actually. I think heal might be good. Okay. Alright, there we go. Alright. I thought I got blind fight last time. What did I get last time, then? Oh, that's right. I lost a level. That's what I got. Sorry, I think blind fight will be good. Because there's going to be a lot of hidden folk, I'm sure, that I'm going to have to fight. Alright, so. Looks like we got different rooms that I can look at. Supplies. Barracks. Exit. Test a skill. Study. Alright, let's talk to Throlder.
What do you want?
Can I ask you something? I don't have time for you right now. Speak to me in the future. Okay. You can look at the barracks. Well, they said northwest was where I could rest, but maybe they said that. Oh, it's the infirmary. Okay. Let's talk to. Oh, I'm probably not supposed to steal from my fellows, but it's good to peek anyway. Let's talk to Merepi Resin.
Hello there.
Greetings. Oh, hey, is it a no? I am Merepi, Guild Custodian. Do you come here seeking a place to rest? No thanks, just looking around. Okay, but come back when you're tired. I can assure your safety here. Oh, well, that's sweet. Switch it this way. Ah, some other stuff. What's that? It looks like a portal of some kind. There's a guard.
I greet you.
Do not attempt to steal anything. I'm not really inclined to steal anything from here. I'm just speaking. I kind of want that, but I'll behave. I'll leave it be. For now. You leave that. I'm just looking. Don't worry. Oh, I've locked my door. Okay. So there's my inventory. Huh. Still kind of curious about that, but that's alright. Got a Throlder. Got a guard. Let's talk to this Gerto fellow.
Hello.
Leave me alone. Okay. I'm still pretty new in the organization after all. Ah, Vico Ferensbane. Let's talk to him.
What?
Can I ask you some questions? No. Buzz off. Okay.
What?
Can I see what you have? Ah. Well, this isn't bad stuff, is it? Oh, I do like that Mask of Persuasion. That is pretty good. I've been very tempted. Oh, hello. We need to knock down poison. Look at those. Realm of Honor. I do like the saving throws, but I think I'm going to take that off. And I think I'm going to get... Oh, I kind of want both of these, you know? I think the Thieves good will be good for me, though. So when I do decide to rob people, I'll do it well. Okay. Folds of Twilight. Oh my. Armor bonus +5, hide +5. This is hide +6, move silently +6, but slightly lower armor bonus. So it's a trade-off, I guess. What's that one? 4 and 5. Okay. Ah, there's interesting descriptions too. Might have to come back and look at that. Alright, some very thievy type of scrolls. Decent potions. Hello. Tools of oh, hello. How much are those? +4. Well, I do want some of those.
I have to lighten this load.
I might have to sell stuff. Sack of Angry Rats. Guild key. So if I need a replacement key, then... Oh, hello! Do I need another one of these? Probably not. Am I buying it? Yes. Is it only one, or is this a supply? Oh, only one. Still. Disarm... Oh, hello. Find trap single use. We are buying one of those. Because there are traps sometimes that are beyond me. Alright. I love... what I really like is a lens of disarm trap. Those are nice. Okay, so... let's see. Is there anything I want to be selling? Let's sell the amethyst. The ring of crimson. The darts. Oh, stun darts. They're kind of heavy. Okay, so I've got a few of these. Silver ring I can sell. I really just want to lighten my load a bit. A gray tunic. What's the gray tunic? Ah, hide +2. Okay. Alright, that's actually kind of nice. I do appreciate that I don't have to actually wear the stuff they gave me, because it's kind of sucky. But... oh, braces +1, braces of finesse. Yeah, I wanted to have both of those, didn't I? Zacho's sword. I don't want to sell a sword. I kind of like it. Quarterstaff, though, I'll sell. And this longbow. Did I not have a better longbow? I think I did. Hope I did. Yep, I do. Okay. Ring of protection, tarnished copper. Okay, I can get rid of protection +1. Let's sell the adventurin. Regular short sword. Copper necklace. Alright. Cloak of shadows. Oh, hello. Contrary to common lore, not all shadow thieves are experts in walking in shadow. In fact, some of them would never master their art were it not for these exquisite cloaks. The fabric draws shadows to enfold the wielder, and the collar is enchanted with a single-use spell, just in case the camouflage fails at a bad moment. Oh, I do like that. Now, I've got a cloak of elven kind, which is better, but still. I'm definitely going to keep the accoutrements of my guild. So that... alright. Or the creator. Alright, I think I'm okay for now, unless I got something cool in one of these that I forgot about. I don't think so. I will have to start organizing shit. Will that ever happen? Maybe. Maybe. Once or twice I've done that, but usually no. Let's be honest here. Okay. So... Rod of Greater Shadows. Rod of Shadows. Okay. Oh, I do like that. Lesser Amulet of the Master. I like that too, but I can't afford it. But look at that. That is nice. supplied myself with shit that should make my jobs easier. And I've promptly not noticed that the door is shut. Because of course I didn't. Alright, let's save here. Resupplied. Alright. Woo. Okay. Alright, here we go. So what is this test of skill? Can I go in there? Can I take the test now, or is that something I gotta wait on? Oh, and there's also a door here. What's this? Ah, Kel Jershal. Let's talk to him.
Well met.
Don't bother.
Hello.
Don't bother me. Speak with Gareth. Okay. Am I allowed to disarm that? Because I don't mind disarming that. I just kind of walked past it. Alright, can I open it? Nope. Okay. Probably that's for advancement, I'd imagine. Okay. So let's go into the study and see who we can talk to in there. And maybe if there are any books to read. Oh, there's a lot of people in here. Are there any books to read? There's a chest. I want to look in the chest. Oh. Let's save. Now, maybe I'm not supposed to look in here, but I feel like these are also people who would lock their chest for fun. Okay. Ah, a note. Here's a bit of knowledge for the uninitiated. If a locked chest stands next to someone, then it's likely the person wouldn't like to see you rummaging through it. So if you really must rummage through it, do it while stealthy. Most people will issue a warning if they see you open their possessions, but will attack if they see you take something. Now that you've learned this tip, make sure to leave the note here and lock the chest so others may learn the same. Can I lock the chest? I've actually never tried to lock a chest before. I had no idea I could relock something. How clever. Oh, whoops. I managed to fuck it up. Oh, that's interesting. I can't close out of it if I've locked it. That's cool. Okay, okay. Ah, neat. I wonder if that's true in the regular game. I don't actually know. Okay, so there's some stairs up I can look at. There's a bookshelf. Let's look at the bookshelf. And we'll start talking to folks. Nothing there. Shoot. I was hoping for some books. Hello, Fail Kane.
Well met.
What is it you wish, Bullfrog Jones? I'd like to ask you some questions. I don't answer the questions of lowly grey cloaks. Leave me. Fair enough.
Well
Alright.
met.
Do you know of any jobs? None for a grey cloak. Perhaps if you prove yourself in the guild, we will talk. Fair enough, fair enough. I'm reminded of the fun part of an internship.
Do not press me further. I will not allow it.
Akasha Alandres. Kami Anatil?
Your death shall be beautiful.
You don't want to be messing with me.
Dr. Gareth.
Salutations.
Alright. What is it, Bullfrog Jones? I'd like to know these things. I'm okay with there. I've done that. Can you tell me about my next... Can you tell me about my next mission? Well, there's someone I'd like you to eliminate. I don't really like to assassinate people. Why do you waste my time? Okay, well, let's see who he wants to
Salutations.
Okay, very well. Where can I find this man? Easiest to find him at the southern docks, where he works during the daytime, or at his house. I'll mark his location on your map. After you kill him, I want you to leave this note on his body. Now go. Threatening note. This is a blank piece of parchment, so I don't think that's the right one. That'd be funny if I put that one instead. Know this. He who fails to repay his debts will find that his children are orphans. Ah, well, I'm gonna have to think about that. Alright.
Salutations.
Not yet. Keldo Meneman. Not yet. Then get to it. Alright. I don't know if I want to do that.
You don't want to be messing with me.
But, I mean, I could always refuse it later. Loriana Melthriska.
Hello.
Yes, what is it, Bullfrog? Do you have any jobs available? Here's the latest listing. Read it over. Thanks. Ah, a few things. Please tell me about this miscellaneous thieving. Well, we always welcome contributions from any source. If you come into any valuable items, you can always give them to Vico as a means of increasing your standing with the guild. You'll not get any monetary reward, but you'll find that our appreciation is worth more than gold. So how do I go about such missions? It's completely up to you. Purchase yourself a guild bag from Vico, and place any items you want to donate into that bag. Then tell Vico that you'd like to make a contribution to the guild. Okay.
Hello.
Do you have any jobs available? Okay. Tell me about this Vader Seats assistance. Yes. Vader Huragan has planned a burglary. Requested one assistance. It sounds very straightforward. Go speak with him at the docks. Thanks, I'll do that. Alright.
Hello.
And let's see this last quest. What's the stolen star job? A few weeks ago, a group of clerics came into town. They didn't stay long and didn't seem to speak with anyone, but we took the opportunity to pilfer a few of their belongings. A talented halfling thief by the name of Marco Boibert, who was the most successful, came away with some choice items. However, we suspect that he gave one of the items, a blue star-like gem, to his brother Murray. I want someone to search the house of Murray Boibert and see if the gem is there. Why not just demand he hand it over? Well, Marco has not been seen in some time. Is that so? Yes, but it's not relevant. I see. Then where's the house? It's in the northwest of the south quarter. I'll mark it on your map. So do you want the job? I'll do it. Good. If you find the gem, bring it to Vico. Alright. So I've got a few jobs now. And I'll continue exploring. And I got an assassination. Oh, that was fun. I should really know better. Okay. Oh, what the? Look at. Alright. Traps are not always what you expect, so be prepared for anything. Ah, well, that's a good lesson. I'm gonna steal that. Okay. Can I lock it again? Ah, I guess you can't. I can only relock the one. Okay, well, that was fun. The Shadow Thieves seem very organized. I don't know what to make of this assassination. I really don't. I mean, I don't. Like I said, I mean, I'd like to lean him towards good, but at the same time, he's not a good character yet. And while I kind of pay lip service to the idea that he doesn't want to assassinate people, I'm not sure he cares that much. We'll have to see. It does look like I can turn it down later, so maybe I'll just do the other jobs first and see what happens. Let's see what happens. Ah, one sec. Okay. So I got a few things. League of Twilight. Alright. Gareth has accepted me into the guild. He's given me a tunic which identifies me as a member of the guild, at the rank of Grey Cloak, the lowest rank. Membership in the guild comes with some privileges and responsibilities. Among the privileges there's protection and employment. Among the responsibilities is obedience and discretion. Alright. As I promoted and given the Tooth of the Night, I need to find Dariush. I'm supposed to kill a man named Caldo. Okay. Thief needs assistance in a burglary job. And search a halfling's home. I don't know about this one. There's Vetter.
Hey, look over here!
So that's good. That's one of the jobs. Ella. And, where's the victim for my assassination? Do I know where he is? still kind of torn about what to do about that, but I suppose I can think about it some while I do something else. Like, go rob somebody. So I have to go into this home and find out. I probably should avoid stealing things unnecessarily unless there's something really good. The door's open. I'm not sure I like that. Okay. So far, very quiet. Very quiet indeed. Going this way? Oh, maybe I should have detect on too. Well, this seems like a fairly quiet home. Can check the chest of drawers. Nope. Check the bed. I definitely don't want to sleep in the guy's bed, though I think that would be funny. Would be very funny, but alright, so there's nothing obvious, which means I need to be sneaky. Alright, let's turn off stealth mode for a while. And right now our focus is going to be on detecting shit. Okay. So if I were a gem, where would I be hidden? This guy's home seemed very, very simple. A little too simple if you ask me. Alright. Oh wait, who's the Miniman house? Oh shit, I think that's oh, this is where I'm supposed to kill the other guy. Never mind. Whoops. No wonder I didn't find anything here. Okay, well, never mind. I got my names confused. Ah, it's nighttime. Okay, well. I hope that guy doesn't mind too much that I raided his house. Have a car? Cool. Thought they were gonna tell me where it is. Oh, there it is. Okay, wrong one. Alright, well, I found the other guy. His house, anyway. Okay. The game is trying to decide for me whether or not I'm gonna kill that asshole. I don't know yet. Maybe the tragedy of Bullfrog is that he always wants to be a decent guy, but isn't. Oh shit, I should have been hiding. Alright. Leave me alone, puppy. Darn it. Alright, I'm gonna reload. Gonna reload. Oh. Well, shit. Did I at least get the quest first? Uh-oh. Well, that misstep never happened. You didn't see it. We're gonna start fresh. They're like, this guy's incompetent. They're not completely wrong. Oh my, I have not even gotten any of my missions yet. Alright, well let's talk to Gareth and let him give me the assassination method I have to think about. Can I ask you a question? Oh, I don't know if I want to do that. How do I enter the upper city? Simple. You disguise yourself as one of the nobility. Just purchase or steal some noble robes or fine tunic, and the guards will let you in. Thank you, Master Gareth. I do not want to... Actually, I do want to ask, but I just want to... Okay. Do you know a man named Darius Valiana? Valiana? I don't know this man. Oh, cool, I can betray him. Let's see what happens if I betray him. Well, it might be interesting to know he is a former shadow thief who has come here from Sardathia. Shadow thief? He's been hiding for years. How do you know that? Alright, I can lie. Not for much longer. Come here. You should pay your respect. Wait, let's not kill him yet. We're spying him. Learn about his plans. Oh, interesting. I can switch sides. Well, I quite like that. Okay, well that's interesting. I'm not planning on doing that, but yet anyway. Not till I know more about what he wants, but that's kind of cool. I love that that's an option. And it looks like it doesn't end the game either. You just switch sides. Okay, okay. Interesting, interesting. All right. So now that I've indulged my curiosity, I'm going to get the job again. And then I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do with the job.
Salutations.
Next mission? Don't really like to assassinate people. Okay, well, I'll probably try again.
Salutations.
Next mission? Alright. Okay. It's a little harsh, don't you agree? Never mind what you think. This isn't my kind of job. Let's see what happens. You regret your decision, mark my words. Oh, cool. Okay, I can turn down that job. Harsh example. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Alright. So there's another mission after that. Okay. I'm not sure if that's what I want to do or not. You know what? I think I'm going to take the job. I don't know if I'm going to keep the job. I might refuse it later, but I think I'm going to take it for now. Because I do think it's more interesting if I do start off neutral. Because I do want to lean him towards good. But, I mean, if I just play him good outright now, what's the point of that, huh? I want to kind of have a journey. So I think that means being willing to do some unsavory things at first. So.
Salutations.
Alright, next mission. Alright, be gone. Alright.
Salutations.
Next mission. Okay. I'll do it. Alright. There we go. Have I ever looked in that room? I'm not sure I did. Might. Alright. Let's talk to her.
Hello.
Any jobs available? Thanks. Miscellaneous thieving. Okay.
Hello.
Miscellaneous thieving. Okay. And
Hello.
the thing about the star, which is the one I started going on first. Alright. Why don't you just find... Ah. Okay. And
Hello.
I'm about asking her some questions. I don't think I did. I'm not going to ask... Okay. What do you know about Gareth? Do I want to ask about that? Does his job, which I would not. What about his job don't you like? Well, he kills people. Not himself, mind you. He wouldn't want to get his hands dirty himself. He orders others to do it. Especially that monstrous Camille Natil. And you're against that? Yes. When it's the murder of innocent people, yes, I'm against it. Does he kill the innocent? Of course, he ain't naive. He kills anyone whose continued existence is in any way a nuisance or a threat. Seem to hate Gareth. Well, I pity him more than hate him. Why? That's none of your business, Bullfrog. Ah, I understand. Can I ask you something else? What do you should know? Nothing, never mind. Interesting. Yeah, I'm still not sure what I'm gonna do about the killing people thing. I'm not sure I want to do it or not. I can turn it down, I saw. And I might be able to turn it down later even. Maybe I can talk to the guy. Maybe there can be another solution that way. I don't know though. I mean, like I said, I do kind of want to play the journey from neutral to good. So, being willing to kill somebody, I mean, I don't know. I mean, as an adventurer, I've killed quite a few people. And I killed Darren's skull for being a spy. So, I'm gonna have to think about that. I don't think I'm gonna make that decision tonight. Because neutral's close. I still think neutral's closer to good than evil, but it's still not good. And I I don't want to play him just as a good guy who got mislabeled. I think I'm talking myself into killing somebody. Alright. Well, I guess we'll find out later. Let's see what happens when I go in there now. Maybe I can avoid the dog at least. Alright, there's a cute dog. And there is a halfling. Looks pretty standard halfling. Hello, sir. He's gone outside, which gives me a chance to look at his shit. Look at the cabinet. Would he keep it in a cabinet? Probably not. I've entered. Oh, I forgot to get that bag to give some thievery items in. Not sure what the miscellaneous thieving is. Ah, fuck. Speak to him with him again to make my donation. Okay. Alright, I might find myself a guild bag. Alright. Seems really straightforward. I don't want to kill the dog though. Leave me alone, dog. Oh shit. I really don't want to kill the dog. I like dogs. The Purple Witch, The Cave of Songs, I've read both of those books. Candelabra. Oh, another book. Alright, fine. Sorry, dog. Oh, he's gonna notice he's been broken into now. Dead dog. Alright. The religions of men. Huh. Interesting. I've not been able to discern the nature of the enchantment upon this glove, but wearing it does fill me with a great feeling of great vitality. Perhaps my dear brother Maruri has a book that might shed some light on this. Oh, interesting. Okay. I was thinking that these weren't going to have anything interesting in them, but that one does. Oh, no. Oh, the poor dog. I feel really guilty about killing the dog. Maybe I'll redo that. Maybe not. Poor dog. Okay. A specific key is required. Okay. Well, there's something behind there. I do think there's something behind there. Maybe. The book. Alright. Okay. Oh shit, I'm best make sure I'm hidden. I am. He's gonna see his dog. Oh, there's Maruri. I feel bad about killing the dog. I do. Okay, well, I'm glad to see the healer kit. Alright. Maybe there's a way to do that without killing the dog. Okay. Well, I am neutral. Oh, that's good. Gotta remember that. Okay. I feel like... candelabra. Curious and curiouser. This is more complicating than I thought. Okay. Can I bash the candelabra? Oh, that poor dog. I feel so bad about the dog. I really, really do. Well, I don't want to rest in his bed. I guess I can break the chest. See what happens. Oh, poor puppy. Maybe I could have just ignored him. Might have chased me outside, though. Okay. Ah, okay. So, hide. Again. And we have a miscellaneous small. Star of Oblivion. First glance, this gem appears magnificently beautiful. However, after longer inspection, you sense there's something false about it. Feel uneasy about holding it in your hand. Okay. Glittering necklace. Well, none of these look like what we're looking for, does it? The Star of Oblivion was not the star that we're looking for, is it? Unless maybe that is. Was it star-shaped, though? I might try this again tomorrow. Or next time I'm on. I'm thinking tomorrow, but unless something comes up. I'm not really sure. Maybe I should talk to what's his name. I don't know. What's with the candelabra? Alright. What happens if I smash the bookshelf? I'm gonna smash everything. I wanna see what happens. Nope, can't do that. Interesting. The book is interesting. Candelabra is interesting. Huh. Hi. See what happens if he's here. Came in. Did he flee? That's clever if he did. I'm missing something obvious. I am missing something obvious. Very annoying. I think maybe I'll have to look fresh next time and see what comes to mind. I thought this one looked like it was going to be the easiest of them. Clearly I'm wrong. Can I smash the candlestick? I can. Be funny if the Star of Oblivion turned out to be the star I needed, and I have it the whole time. It's not star-shaped, though. Okay. Nothing wrong with this candelabra. Smashing everything. Except I'm a very brute force problem solver.
Some sorcery turns my attack.
Okay, so since I'm troubleshooting around now, let's see about what happens if I actually talk to the fucker. Hello. What are you doing here? Please leave at once. Interesting. He keeps going back and forth. Can I kill him? What happens if I kill him? Alright, I suppose I'll behave. Alright, so clearly I'm not doing this in the right way. Clearly I'm missing something obvious. Alright. Of course, it'd be, like I said, it'd be funny if it turned out I already have the thing. It's just like, well, nope, you found it. Alright. But I think right at the moment, I'm gonna call it a night. Because it is almost 1. And I'm not really sure how this is gonna go. Actually, come to think on it though, I keep forgetting to go back to get that bag of gifts for Vico, don't I? Should probably do that before I forget. I'll make a reminder to myself. Okay. Okay, there we go. That should hopefully remind me. So yes, I'm gonna save again. And call it quits, and hopefully manage to not kill the dog next time. I don't really want to kill the dog. I do, however, want to figure out what the hell. Maybe one more try. So I feel like I gotta be able to do this without, like, murdering a dog. Okay, a lore potion, that's nice. Okay, let's put myself on detect. Why does the guy keep coming in and out, I wonder? Yeah, potion. Nothing too terrible. Can I distract the dog so I can go get into the other room without him noticing? That would be good. I really don't want to kill the dog. Oh, good. That time, we actually made it. No dead dog! Yay! There we go. Alright. So now... What's this? That looks like a door of some kind. Doesn't it? There's a door in the bookshelf. Can I get past it? Alright. Let's see, I got this with the note. Not been able to discern the nature of the enchantment. Alright, I have a book. Okay. So that's steering me to the bookshelf, which seems very ordinary and has very ordinary books in them. We have a candelabra. I'm wondering if something to do with the candelabra will allow us to get behind the bookshelf. Problem is I don't really have anything that can break the bookshelf. I don't know that I want to break the bookshelf. I just want to get past it. Okay, so I can definitely see there's a thing here. Can I get through? Oh, I can. This room is filled with assorted goods. Okay, well, this is interesting. Alright, that I'm gonna take. Dustsmith it. That, I don't feel bad about killing Dustsmith it. Maybe that's like some sort of speciesist of me. But the dog's just doing his job. The Dustsmith it can fuck himself. Alright, so we have some Tanglefoot bags. That's kinda nice. We'll steal those. Oh, am I supposed to be stealing all this stuff? Probably not. Will I get in trouble? Maybe. I'm gonna be a little light-fingered. Okay. Okay. See what we have here. Barrel. Another barrel. probably not supposed to be stealing from him extra. But, you know what, fuck it. I need a reward for this hassle. I don't need the heavy crossbow, though. That won't sell for shit. Oh, and a trapdoor. Okay, that's nice. So what do we got? What do we got? Some smoke dust and treasure. Okay. Okay. What else? There's a weapon rack. Treasure plus one and darts plus one. Those I can sell. Or maybe donate. Snake Fang dagger. That sounds nice. Okay. A regular dagger. Goodness, this place is a treasure trove. Probably I'm not supposed to steal any of it, but I'm gonna. Because Bullfrog's a bit of a klepto. And this was part of the assignment. Okay, Marco's hideout. Oh shit. I think I'm gonna be killing somebody. Okay, well, let's... Oh, hello. Now, I don't have any problem killing this guy. For sheer annoyance factor, if nothing else. I suppose that's kind of hypocritical. Some rats. Interesting, and some remains. Oh, did the rats eat him? And a stone hand. Oh, this is something new. Oh, that's the hand he was talking about. I thought the body of Marco Wyvern lies here, soaked through and rotting. Mysterious gauntlet. Hand of Negeth. Oh, Negeth? Isn't that the name of this dark? Oh, hello. This dark gauntlet lies so perfectly still that even the air around it seems stationary. Though it is an item of great beauty, something about it disturbs the fibers of your being. This is the Hand of Negeth, an artifact whose origins are a mystery even to the wisest sages. What is known is that even the wearer of this glove is gifted with extraordinary strength and vitality, possibly the ability to cheat death itself. Oh, I do like that. A basic but versatile weapon, but I don't know what it is. Okay, well, we're going to have to try to identify that. In the Diary of Marco Boibert. Let's get this. Most of the pages of the diary have been ripped out, leaving only fragments. The remaining pages have been soaked through, and only a few are still legible. Guildmaster has them all on his puppet strings, even Akasha. Her paranoia does not extend nearly far enough, and she fails to realize. But Thralder wouldn't fall for it. I must say I respect the elf's judgment on this. His eye is as keen as any I've seen, and armory door. Vader and I could not even find a keyhole in the blasted thing. Perhaps there is... named Thana or Jalhastu. I spoke with them about faraway places, all while observing the boxes carried by his silent companions. I'm sure they contain more than simple charms and trinkets, considering the care with which... out. So it seems they never even suspected I had exchanged the contents of the box for the equal value weight of... I felt it strong. Such magic surely could aid me in my... Vicar couldn't tell me, but he was sure that the enchantment was somehow related to a fine price for a simple day's work. One can always count on clerics to empty their deep pockets for magical trinkets and shiny baubles of worship. I can see why Loriana maintains... the dream again. I was climbing a great staircase made of skulls. Humans, elves, halflings, all their empty eye sockets staring out at me, accusing me of... Can't get it out of my mind. My hand crawls with the wish to hold it again. I must speak with that man. Darius? Darius. Oh, heavens. I might want to turn on Darius after all. If they stole something of his that... Oh, I don't know if Darius is really a good guy. So it comes to be mine again, and with it, I shall become the avatar of... He's eager to reveal wondrous new powers unto me, but first it calls for an act. I must prove my resolve. I must undo an act of kindness I once... But Havakar knows. I must have him destroyed, and know just the way to do it. I shall give him some gifts, a fine stamp and a valuable gem, yes, and they shall believe that he... calls to me, like all things, has needs and hungers. It calls to me, calls to unlock its potential. I need only point my clenched fist to point. I do not realize I can see their eyes writhing with black tendrils. False. Behind their masks they, like all who... Shall carve this altar for you, my master. I shall not rest until... Oh, okay. But Darius... Oh, can I trust Darius? I don't know if I can trust him. What's the stone axe say? Or stone hand? Stone hand, been crudely carved. Is there anything in the stone hand? From that angle, I can't tell. Oh, cool, I just stripped him naked, poor guy. Oh, I got a pig. Okay. Dead rat. Some living rats. Okay. Well, I found something. Not quite what I was expecting to find. I was expecting to find a gem. Okay. Despite the warnings, I'm fascinated by it. Okay, but where's the fucking gem? Did I miss it? Okay. Do I have to go back up? Or maybe I'll go this way. Well, it says something about taking a gem to what's his name. Only a fish could pass this way. Oh, too bad. Take a deep breath. Oh, I could? Okay. Let's give this a try. Okay. You're running out of air. Oh, no. Damn. Well, interesting, though. Is there a way to eventually go there? Okay. Okay, is there anything here I can... do? Fuck. Oh, wait. There I am. There's a dead rat. Okay. I haven't found the darn star, though. So, what do I do with the star? Okay, Marco's here. Maybe Havakar has it? Because that's what I'm getting from the diary. Maybe I'll go see Havakar. Well, I found what's his name. That's good, I guess. Okay, well, oh fuck, I didn't mean to do that. No, don't want the console mode. I just want to figure out what the fuck I'm doing. Where the star is. Am I sure I can't get into the stone hand? Is that a container or not? If I go over here, can I get into it? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Alright, well, I don't know. Guess maybe I'll go back up. I think I found some plot though, so maybe I'll go kill that other guy first before I continue on with the plot. Or refuse to kill that other guy. That's also possible. Huh. Oh, Tools of Twilight. That's a good plan. Let's see. Maybe it's just here and I don't see it. Tools of Twilight. The gem of something or other. A star-shaped gem.
I have to lighten this load.
Okay. I don't know. Okay. Can't get to the one. Okay, so if I smash this one, can I get past it? Okay. Because I want to see what's in this one. Okay. Can I? Oh, I can't seem to get in there. Okay, can I smash this one then?
We won't both walk away from this.
They're gonna be like, you are so fucking destructive and thievy. But where is that gem? Unless it's that dagger. Can I not open this one? Okay, fuck it. Let's bash this one too. Fuck it. Bash all the barrels. It's a dagger, isn't it? That I picked up. Okay. Where'd it go? Picked up something. Where'd I put it? Here? Here. Okay. Shadow Weave Blade. Interesting. Oh, that is cool. But where is the fucking gem? This was all about a gem, and I can't find the fucking gem. Oh, there's another treasure here. Maybe it's in the smaller thing of treasure. Nope, but I found those. That's nice. Where is the fucking thing? Maybe it is down there, and I have to go look again. Where did I save last? Save myself some effort. Oh, nope. About the autosave. So I guess you can go back out down there and see. Yeah, let's save at the autosave and go back down. I'm definitely wondering about Darish. It's like, did they steal from him because they're evil, or did they steal from him because he's evil? It's like, now I'm thinking, do I really know him? And I don't have any reason to betray him yet, but there we go. Okay, there's a pick. There's him. Okay. Got these. Got that. Got that. Okay, got this. So where's the fucking gem? Hey, what happens if I break this? Alright, I'm probably gonna go to bed soon. I've made progress. I'm still not sure where the gem is, but I found other things that are
You
cool.
will regret that.
Nope, ineffective. Can't. Oh, I thought I heard sound effective of something opening. Can I open it? Lock, bash, use. Okay. So if I were in detect mode, is there anything I can possibly observe down here? Take deep breath and go underwater. Okay. Very curious. Is there anything down here? Can't go down that way. Not without some sort of water breathing assistance. Okay. Is there anything else I'm missing? It might be that I have to go to Havakar. But he has the gem, at least if I'm following the journal correctly. Fine stamp and a valuable gem. Alright, well, I think I'm going to call it a night and maybe figure out what the hell I'm doing this time. Well, this has gotten interesting. And a little creepy. I'm rather delighted. Alright, so save. Save. Plot. Alright, so thank you for hanging out with me. See where I might take us tonight. I'm pretty sure Plunge 87's done with this community shuffler by now because he usually goes off to sleep before I do. Sorry for the occasional little break in the routine. That was not intentional. I think the cat's doing fine now. Alright, so where to go? Where to go? Alright. Plunge is rated out to chill runs. I haven't actually rated myself in a long time. So that might be a good one. Who else? I got a few late night folks on who I haven't rated in a while. I think though I haven't rated in chill runs for a while. He does speed runs and it looks like he's playing something that looks vaguely like Dr. Mario but not completely. So maybe like a knockoff or whatever Dr. Mario is the knockoff of. So that looks kind of promising. Let's do that, I think. Assuming I can get this to work, and it just closed on me. Alright, well, I'm having some comedic misadventures now. Theoretically. I actually should quit out of this. Alright. Alright, well, I had fun. I did. Even if I've managed to fuck up this last part of streaming, which you'd think I would have figured out how to do this by now, but apparently not. Why would I? Alright, we'll go annoy chill runs. If he, I think. Unless I can't. Maybe did he log off? I thought I saw him on just a second ago. Oh, heaven's sake. Weird. Oh, there he is. Why didn't that pop up? How utterly peculiar. Okay, well, we're gonna raid. You guys have a good night. Thank you for hanging out with me. And, wish me luck figuring out the cat stuff. And I wonder how long I've had my microphone away. Well, if you couldn't hear me in the spot, I do apologize. You missed enlightening commentary. Alright, you have a good night.